You ever wanted to see what the underside of my throne room looks like?
Ari, did you do this on purpose?
Yes, because I'm going to gradually reveal myself. And this was the only way to, without just the camera starting on, feet.
Look, Alucard already tried to do the moon jump to the librarian. I am not doing the moon jump to you.
Let's just pan the camera up some. We have boots, knee-high boots, and the lowest part of my skirt, and a little bit of stockings here.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's pan up a bit. We got some tights and some thighs, and you can see some of the spiderweb details on the dress. And you also see my gloves. Let's not stay there too long so Twitch doesn't think I'm trying to bait you with, like, hips.
Sorry, everybody, you're gonna have to pay a subscription fee to see the rest.
Yeah. Apologies if I don't seem quite as expressive as usual. I didn't have the funds to get, like, the high-quality iPhone tracking built into this. I'm going to try and reach out to Bonbon, the model maker for this model, sometime probably sometime this year, about having some additional blend shapes added to this model, or like paying a fee to get the project file so I can export it with the transparent meshes intact so I can do this myself. Anyways, good evening, my darling batlings. How are all of you this evening? Glad to see you here, Iron. I hope your day's been good. I know my day's been good. I'm happy to finally be back.
Hey, Iron.
No.
No what?
Snow. I said snow.
Oh, snow.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting more of that on Friday. Look forward to it.
Friday and Saturday.
This calls for does this call for the Angie face or the sorrow face?
Angie. Angie.
Angie. Definitely Angie.
Angie.
Angiest of Angie.
Pouting Gardevoir face right now about the snow. Just puffed out, just puffed out cheeks.
Guys, my face is broken.
Anger.
Oh no!
Why?
I can fix this.
Oops, the snow broke the face.
Look,
It's
guys,
frozen.
we can fix her. We can
It's
fix
frozen.
her.
Her face is frozen forever, guys. What do we do?
Okay then.
Hold on, I know what to do.
Guys.
I know what to do.
I mean, JKR, if you think you can fix her, I mean, go ahead. It's all yours.
I'm unfixable. Just ask my therapist.
You can't stop a bomb from trying.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Ah,
What is happening?
some good body horror going on here.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
All of a sudden, and now I'm starting to think maybe being blind isn't so bad after all.
Oh gosh, no. I need to
gosh.
pop out. I was about to pop out. I'm like, it's like a joke. Okay, we're good.
There we go. Now, Angie
good
face.
No, don't
Angie.
mess it up. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that looks more Angie than the
Oh, no,
last
I
time.
glitched again for a second there. Now it's
Yeah, it's because it keeps on like auto defaulting to my neutral expression and trying to mix them together.
Oh boy.
Note for me to fix later, or at least turn that off in the start settings.
Probably.
Which I just did. This is why I love Vignon. It's so easy to work with. My day was actually pretty decent. Finally defeated Whitney, though I think I was overprepared. She didn't even use rollout once during the whole battle. So you got a satisfying, for someone who I believe you said you'd never played, Gen 2. You got a satisfying, for someone who I believe you said you'd never played, Gen 2. 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 you managed to over-prepare and strip Whitney of her power that she has had over generations of people.
Well, the only reason why Whitney's strategy even worked is because she counts on the person being the opposite gender, so attract and then lock them into a rollout spam.
Yeah, it could depend on the gender. It could depend on the gender of what Pokemon you had in there.
It kind of does.
Well, yeah, well, it does, because if Miltank is female, if attract doesn't work on the same gender, so you basically pit a female Mon against a female Miltank, it ain't gonna be able to use attract. It's only locked into using rollout, stomp, or milk drink.
So what you're saying is the Pokemon Company still hasn't had any good gay representation yet. Got it.
Actually,
I'm joking.
I'm talking about. I was gonna say you guys. That was back in 2000. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on.
So what I'm hearing is that we need to cancel Pokemon. Got it.
No.
Okay, well, actually, Iron said that his Heracross was male. Attract was never used. And he's playing
That's a
Heart
weird
Gold.
one.
Then the AI.
The RN Jesus blessed you this day.
It might be because of the fighting type with Heracross. It
Yeah,
might have
but
scared it into doing certain things.
didn't even use Attract on him, which is one of her like two main things she does.
I was gonna say using if you're using fighting against a weakness for Miltank, I would just say use Attract, then go into the spam anyway, because otherwise it's dead.
Well,
that's gonna be a dead cow.
I used to win Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver Whitney fight by using the Machop muscle. It was always female, so I just sat there spamming Karate Chop.
What I did was I burnt the Miltank, and it killed itself through burn. Like it didn't even do enough. It didn't even do enough damage with rollout maxed out anymore, because it's just Ember, burn it, and then growl.
So, anyways, new model created by the talented bonbon.jpg, who dropped a follow 7 hours ago. In the event that you somehow catch the VOD for this, or somehow manage to tune in for this, Bonbon, not sure what time it is there in the Netherlands, but thank you so much for this excellent work, and for taking the extra time to fix the things like I requested after the final delivery. At no extra charge, you are amazing, and I look forward to hopefully working with you again in the future.
Yeah, I wish I had gotten a concept back then before.
You can, they're still doing art. It's just, like, you can commission, a reference sheet from them, and then get someone else to make the model.
Yeah, that's the hard part, finding someone that can do the model, but I'll figure something out.
VGen, my friend, it's full of people.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right. We are continuing Metal Gear Solid 3 tonight. And I'm testing out something tonight with a dual PC setup for streaming. So we'll see how this goes. If there is more scuff than usual tonight, other than the scuff that we just had with my with me improperly setting up the expressions for my model, that was all me. Then be aware that I've never used a dual PC setup before.
Well, first time for everything.
Yep. For a while, I was wondering, why am I getting such low FPS on every game I run on this? This laptop is got a Intel i9 Ultra in it and a NVIDIA 5080 in it. Why is it having trouble running Metal Gear Solid 3 at 60 FPS? I was like, oh, it's because I'm using duplicate display instead of extend display with the multi-monitor setup. So it's trying to render the same game at 2 different refresh rates, and that's slowing it down. Basically, it's like it was trying to render at both 60 FPS and 240 FPS at the same time.
Good job.
Yeah.
So, I am a little annoyed because Grubhub decided to deliver something to the wrong address, and I'm not the one who ordered it. It was just like someone apparently ordered Japanese. They ordered sushi and crab ragoon. I was like, okay, yeah, looks good. I gave it about an hour because my mom insisted that we do so. I guess the person who ordered it probably was in like the general area or the neighborhood and just kind of recognized the porch and went like basically just retraced the steps and went to grab the food because it's not there now.
So you missed out on Godzilla.
Unfortunately.
You missed out on eating some radioactive dinosaur. It's a shame.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually looking forward to some good sushi one of these days, but yeah.
Does Godzilla count as sushi since he's technically amphibious?
I mean,
Did you hear something?
No, I'm actually gonna dignify this because honestly, yeah,
Okay.
I can see that because, like, I mean, here's the thing: the Godzilla sushi is a mix of different fish, with eel sauce, so it's not really the actual kaiju, much as we would like it to be.
So it's false advertising. Got it.
I was gonna say, isn't the Godzilla sushi spicy?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: you're acting like I don't like spicy food. I love spicy food.
No, I was curious.
Yeah, I think it is spicy. But yeah, it's just like all because my mom wants to be difficult. But, you know, whatever.
So when we left off, we landed in the cave after, the cave system nearby! After, defeating Ocelot in a, one-on-one, pistol duel. And by one-on-one, I mean he had a backup of, a bunch of his men, and I took them all out. And by all them, I mean him, and I ignored the rest, because you can't kill them in the fight. And it is dark in the cave, but there's actually a cool system in this game that makes it a bit more realistic, that we might encounter if I take too long to find the torch. Well, one of them is, you know how every Metal Gear game, they give you, like, a cigarette, or in this case, a cigar, and there's always, like, some hidden use for it. In this one, you can use the cigar as a makeshift, like, very small torch. But there is an actual torch you can find near the start of the cave system.
I was gonna say a cigar would not make much of a torch, not much light to be given.
Yeah. Also, we got one of my favorite things: the Russian glowcap mushrooms. They are mushrooms that are bioluminescent. Also, we should probably throw out most of our food because it's spoiled by now. Yes, the food spoils in real time. If you leave it for more than a couple days, the food spoils, and if you eat it, it poisons you.
Yep.
That's part of the reason you might want to... That's part of the reason they give you 3 slots for capturing animals alive, is those will not spoil because they're not dead.
Yeah.
So goodbye green tree python, goodbye Indian gavial, goodbye arowanas. And the rations and the calorie mates stayed fresh because they stay fresh indefinitely.
They're meant to have a long shelf life.
Yeah. The calorie mates especially because this is a branded tie-in product. Why am I saying that? Product placement. Basically, calorie mate, instant full stamina refill, and it never spoils.
Yeah.
Russian rations, small stamina refill, never spoils, tastes horrible.
Of course, because it's Russian.
Also, rations aren't really supposed to taste...
Sorry, not small stamina recovery, decent stamina recovery. Not as good as the calorie mate, or the instant noodles you can find. Those never spoil, and they also taste great and instantly refill your stamina to max. But they are few. They are few and far between, and you can only find them in specific areas of the game, just like the calorie mates.
I actually forgot that I got a notification through email today about Mass Effect Trilogy. Apparently, it's on sale for $8.99.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Just shot myself a crab. Crab battle.
I hate to do this, but I have to go. My mom's calling for me for help, so I have to go down out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, parents need my help, so I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Later.
Thanks for stopping by as long as you could. And, oh, we got a rat. They eat the rat. Later. And we got bats. We got rats, we got bats. I got the torch. Don't instant noodles have to be heated up as well? Like, canonically, when Snake is eating this food, he's, like, prepping it before he eats it. He doesn't eat it raw. It's just there's no, like, graphic for that.
Yeah. Besides, if you really think about it, instant noodles would kind of be impractical on the battlefield since it takes 3 minutes to actually make the damn thing anyway.
Yeah, especially because, you know, he's in a jungle. So, he's supposed... He's specifically instructed to not leave any traces that he was there. So, you know, having to deal with wrappers and, you know, the seasoning packets.
Well, it's not even just that. It's just, like, realistically, if you were to cook the noodles, the smell of the noodles would actually attract the guards.
It would attract the guards, or it would attract some animals. Either way.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But the reason there's instant noodles are such a big deal in this is because this is around the time that instant noodles were first introduced in real life. Given that this takes place in 1964.
Yeah, that's fair. And what were you saying, JKR?
No, it's okay. I got the answer I was looking for. I was about to ask whether or not the Mass Effect Legendary Collection actually has Legendary Edition has all 3 games. But I was like,
yes, it does.
Actually,
it does.
Yeah, I was like, I saw I was actually looking at the About This Game. So I'm like looking to see where it says, and it's like relive the cinematic saga. 3 games, 1 launcher. Okay, cool. That's
right,
what I needed to know.
The thing I said might not kick in did kick in. If you, just like in real life, how your eyes gradually adjust to dark environments to help you see a little better, if you go through the dark caves long enough without a light source, your eyes adjust and you can start seeing clearer without the need for a torch.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's one of the few. That's one of those like trademark Hideo Kojima Easter eggs that he likes to throw into these games.
Nice.
So basically, it makes it the longer. So basically, it makes it the longer you're in the dark, it makes it easier for you to see through the dark.
That way you can't get like permanently lost, and also because you know different TVs of the time had different brightnesses, so it was also like an anti-frustration feature.
And yet, with Metal Gear Solid 1, if you had a mono TV, you get bitched at for it.
Yeah, you get in Metal Gear Solid 1, and they kept it in the Twin Snakes. If you have a mono TV, which you're supposed to use the stereo sound of most TVs at the time to help you in the fight against Liquid when he's in the chopper, because like they use stereo panning to let you know, like without seeing him, where he is on the arena, just through sound. But if you have a mono TV, that means only one sound channel, so no stereo panning effect. Your crew chews you out for having an outdated TV.
Ha.
And we can catch an Otten frog. We're gonna catch a frog. We're gonna have ourselves some, trying to think of some frog food that's not frog's legs, because that's too obvious.
I mean, what's the matter with frog legs?
I just said it's too obvious.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. It's like, still, what's the matter with it? You got something against frog's legs?
Yes, I find it cruel to kill a frog and only use the legs, the part with the least meat. Well then, your model is looking fire. Thank you, Lulu.
Yep.
Also, Lulu, the package did not get here today, presumably because the roads and the driveway are still covered in a thick sheet of ice. So I will let you know when it gets here.
Yeah, I let Lulu know when I gave her the the dinner that showed up.
Okay. You can also find plenty of supplies around here thanks to the conveniently placed skeletons.
Just the conveniently placed bone boys and girls.
Yeah, that's where I got the torch from. It's where I'm going to get my shotgun. Because the shotgun is really useful in the boss fight we're about to get into. Yes, this whole cave area is just a lead up to another boss fight right after we just had a boss fight.
You had to bring up Skellymans, and now I miss Polly's-worth. God damn it.
It's okay. He's gone to a better... He's gone to a better place. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Snake's getting hungry. I heard his, stomach growl.
Yes.
Let's see. We are going to eat a reticulated python. And we get a nice video of him eating a snack. There's some David.
Here.
There's some David. Oh, Bonbon! Hello! Holy shit! Hello! I wasn't expecting to see you here. Thank you. Bonbon is the one who made this model. Hi, Bonbon. Thank you so much for all the work you put into this and for your excellent communication. By the time I got home today and set up the model, I forgot that I hadn't commissioned you for iPhone tracking, so like I might, if it's okay with you in the future, not right now. I can make do for right now. I might commission like adding iPhone tracking to this model in the future when I have the funds for it. Just because I use an iPhone for tracking anyway. But yeah, I love this model. I love the expressions you gave her. They're so cute. That's cool with me. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I don't want to impose since you since you stopped doing like on VGen, you stopped offering commissions for 3D models. I didn't want to impose if you weren't okay with it. You know, I'm real nervous about approaching people about those things. But yes, this is Bonbon, the super talented model maker. Yeah, you use the reference image that my channel artist Shiba made, which I gave her like specific instructions on like what the expressions should look like for like Oh, thank you for the head pat. Yeah, I'm getting all like flustered and fangirly right now. Yeah, Bonbon, I was like surprised and excited that I was able to snag a slot from your work because the reason you stopped 3D models was because it wasn't profitable. You never stopped enjoying making them. Okay, I'm glad to hear that because like I have a friend, Cloud Sato, who saw your work on this model and wants to commission a model from you. Longtime fan, AO. Yeah, I was introduced to your work through Cirrus. So when I saw you on there, I saw that portfolio image of Cirrus's 3D model. I was like, holy shit! Yeah, we're in ad break right now, so I don't know if Bonbon's in ad hell right now.
Ow.
Right now, 3D models are mostly friends/previous clients only. Not yet, don't jinx it. Okay, glad to hear that. Yeah, okay, but yeah, I've been a long-time watcher of Cirrus, and that's how I was introduced to your 3D model work. And I was so, like, ecstatic to have snagged one of those last slots with you. Because I'm like, I get to have a model made by the model maker for one of my favorite VTubers. Holy shit. I haven't seen Cirrus use his 3D model in like a year now. Yeah, from what I've seen, he's mostly been sticking to like his 2D, like either his like base 2D model or like his Slime Cat 2D model. I haven't been keeping up too much with his current goings-ons because YouTube algorithm has decided that's just not going to send me his videos anymore. But yeah, that's how I was introduced to your work. Again, iPhone tracking seems to be tricky if you constantly switch between 3D and 2D. Yeah, unless you have like a really convoluted setup like I do with using Vignon and feeding VTube Studio into Vignon. It's like, it's an extra processing load that is, like, the only reason I do it that way is so I can have, like, the redeems for, like, throwing stuff at me still work. But still presents its own issues. But yeah, I'm happy that you're here. And, Vignon, my beloved, though I only use it for the body animation, Lamau. I mean, I've been using it for a couple years now. I've experimented with different model tracker programs, and I found Vignon to be the easiest for me to set up and use. It's got so many integrations with, like, community-made stuff that I'm kind of stuck in this ecosystem now. I can't really switch to any other program. Let's call Paramedic and learn about some of the food we caught and see if it tastes good. That's the most important thing to Snake, whether it tastes good. I used to use VC Face for ages, only switched to Vignon last year. I used VC Face at first, and then I switched to a program called VTuber Plus. And I used that for a little bit until I found Vignon. I was using Vignon in its early stages before it got all the features that it has now. So, yes, I am in fangirl mode right now, Lulu. But yeah, Vignon's been, like, my mainstay. Yeah, let's learn about food.
Yourself a Taiwanese cobra. The Taiwanese cobra is native to Taiwan and southern China. It's quite vicious.
God, my hands are trembling with excitement at Bonbon being here. Holy shit. Thanks for the head pats, Shadow Dragon. How you doing?
Hey, Shadow Dragon.
Are gender terms here okay? Like dude, bro, girly, etc.? Yes, I'm gender fluid, and I use any all pronouns. So, plus, I'm a 33-year-old, I'm of the generation that grew up being taught that I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey.
Yeah.
Banger me too. Hey, represent!
Wow, you caught a coral snake. The coral snake is a venomous snake that originally hails from the Americas.
What was I looking for now? I forgot.
Neurotoxin, so don't
Something about Mass Effect or something.
Oh no, I already got it. I picked it. I just bought it. Just making. I'm just making stuff in a Google Doc for my own personal ideas.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
bright flashy colors and
I'm basically just trying to rework the whole Maximal Nation thing I had going for.
them from attacking.
I'm not gonna go through the whole, like, oh, you know, what beast character am I gonna put in here? I'm actually just gonna, like,
They increase their
just
chances
put in their alt mode
There's
types.
another non-poisonous snake.
Okay.
called the milk snake that borrows
Yeah,
from-
just to clarify what Lulu was saying in chat, she's saying that she is straight and she's an ally of the LGBTQ community, not that she is an ally of straight people specifically.
Yes.
Yes.
No, no, she's an ally of the LGBTQ community, as am I.
Yeah,
As am I.
this is an LGBTQ friendly space. Also neurodivergent friendly space since I'm autistic and have ADHD. I just had to have a meeting about that today, and I'm going to get tested again in April for some extra support network stuff.
I see you've caught a coral.
My gender is whatever's funniest during the bit. Basically, that's how it works.
It's actually not venomous. Even so, you'll still take damage if it bites you, so don't get too close.
So is there a way to tell the difference between a milk snake and a coral snake?
It's pretty difficult. They really do look almost exactly alike. I guess if I had to pick something, I'd say it's that the milk
But, yeah, I have both male and, well, I should say masculine and feminine models. I've been leaning more towards the feminine recently, which is why I commissioned that specifically from you. Also because, like,
snakes don't taste very
not to get, like, too, you know, gooner-brained here, because, like,
What does it matter which kind of snake?
I really like the way that you set up the booba, look in, V-Roid, because, like, the default setting just makes them outstretch further on and on like torpedoes, and that's not how, like, big boobs look in real life. You do it more realistically. That's one of the things that drew me to you. The Booba was kind of tricky. Yeah, because Vroid doesn't really give you good options for those kind of things. They need to fix those sliders on God. Yes! They also need... I've seen, like, so many people say, like, we need, like, a hip/butt slider on that because, like, you can have, like, you know, boobs the size of your head, but unless you get creative with the texture work, you're going to have a flat butt. To have that Hank Hill ass.
The Kenyan mangrove crab. The Kenyan mangrove crab is a land-going crab.
The Kenyan mangrove crab. Or, as people that frequented Newgrounds in the days when this came out,
treat it with caution.
Crab battle. Look at him. His claws can rip a tank in half.
What do you say must?
Right now I use all the male sliders for the expressions. The femme sliders are so ass. Yes, so many of the sliders just make things look worse.
Not at all.
Why not?
Why? How can you eat those things? They're all purple and yellow striped, and they stink like cat pee. But that's just my opinion. Don't listen to me. Let's see.
Yeah, having worked with making my own models for a long time in Vroid Studio, like, I've learned to try and make the most out of Vroid Studio's very bad sliders. Expand chest proceeds to expand the midriff and nothing else. Yes! Like, you also can't make, like, plus-size people in Vroid Studio. Everyone, like, the most you can do is, like, give them thick thighs and, like, massive boobs and, like, broad shoulders. But you can't, like, you know, extend the belly outwards. So, like, very limiting, but you get what you pay for, which is, it's free, so you don't pay anything.
I see you call it otten frog. The otten frog is a large, corpulent species of frog. They're known as a delicacy, so it might be worth catching them for food. The otten frog...
It doesn't help that, like, a lot of the sliders in Vroid Studio are very nebulously named. Like, chest prominence, what does that do?
In that it has
I still can't figure out after messing around with it.
You said they were known as a delicacy, right?
There are a ton of bodysuit sliders, so you can make models more chubby, but it'd be very picky. Yeah.
I hear that Japan, otten frog sashimi and sukiyaki are popular dishes.
And you'd have to get creative with the texture work, too. Which, by the way, the textures on this are fantastic.
Better and better.
Chest Y. Ah, yes, I want my tits to face outwards. Yeah! Finally, someone understands my frustrations with Vroid Studio. Ah, my god.
I see you have a calorie mate.
Calorie mate?
The thing you're holding now?
Oh.
Ouch.
It looks like a cookie.
Also, I'm a little annoyed by the fact that she said sashimi. I was like,
You want that? You want that Japanese food now, don't you?
Contains all the proteins.
oh yeah, I do. I was like, yeah, finders keepers, but of course, no.
Perfect for giving your body the
It is what it is, though. I'm betting the person who ordered it probably just came to collect, not the fact that
they might have seen where it was delivered and came to collect it.
And it'll help balance out all
That's what I'm thinking. They probably just looked at the image that was provided, because I would think Grubhub would have to take like an image to show us like, hey, it's been delivered.
Yeah. Typically with those kind of meal delivery things, they take an image of where they left it, so you know where to look.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed making the textures. The skirt frame thingy was tricky because of the resolution, but I'm so proud of the puffy sleeves. You did an excellent job on the skirt. And, like, the fang slider is such a bitch to work with. And with how, like, rushed I was to ask you about that, you did a great job with the fangs, like, making them, pronounced, but not, like, so big that they, like, distract from the rest of the mouth. Like, that's such a tricky slider to get right. Any of the teeth-related sliders are tricky.
I see you cut yourself a rat.
Eat the rat.
In that area are the descendants of wild Norway rats that were domesticated by humans as pets in lab.
Norway, didn't that get nuked? Didn't that get nuked by Vinesauce Joel?
Little creatures, so you might have a hard time catching them.
So how do they taste?
Snake.
What?
They're rats.
I know.
They prey at night. They stalk at night. They're the rats. I did not put a single thought in those teeth, my guy. I just yanked the slider to the right. Was like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that like, I've worked with the Fang slider on both my Mask and Fem models, and, like, because the Mask and Fem bases have, different mouths entirely, you have to put in different values for the fangs. Otherwise, like, the Mask ones, you have to, like, make them bigger, and the Fem ones, you have to make them smaller. Otherwise, they just, like, protrude through the jaw.
I see you found some Russian glow caps.
Okay, pay attention to the Russian glow caps, Niko.
Luminescent fungus, a mushroom that glows in the dark.
Why would a mushroom glow in the dark?
It's bioluminescent, just like a firefly. It uses a so-called luciferin-luciferase reaction. To put it simply, luciferin reacts with luciferase in the presence of magnesium 2+ ions, breaking it down into oxyluciferin and...
Snake is not absorbing any of this.
The carbonyl groups in the oxyluciferin are initially in an electrical excited state. When they return to their base state, they give off light. Did you get all that?
Not really.
Oh.
By the way, does that mushroom recharge your batteries when you eat it?
Huh?
I mean, it seems like if you ate a glowing mushroom, it might recharge your batteries or something.
Snake, your batteries are organic batteries. They produce electricity by utilizing the potential difference between...
His ass is not listening, Snake, not Arikado. Yes!
efficient energy conversion, but they still rely on chemical reactions between proteins and enzymes to...
So you're saying they'll get recharged?
Believe what you want.
Great.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do, to continue this elaborate bit, we're gonna eat the glowing mushroom. Battery has recovered. Now we're gonna call paramedic again.
Paramedic.
What's up?
You were right.
About what?
I ate a Russian glow cap and it charged up my batteries.
Huh?
What's wrong?
That's great. Snake, can you excuse me for a second?
Sure.
Did you just hear that?
Yeah. There's no way eating a bioluminescent mushroom would cause your batteries to recharge.
What do you think it means?
Beats me. Maybe it's all in his mind.
You mean like a
That's-
placebo effect?
That's not how that works.
You've seen how good it is.
They're not sure how it worked.
Should we let him keep...
He ate a glowing mushroom and it recharged his battery pack.
Eating something that's bioluminescent does not do video games. That's all I gotta say.
Like, even paramedic is like, how the fuck did that work, Snake? I did not tell you that would work, and yet it somehow worked.
Look, there was a role player and guy that was helping me build a character that used bioluminescence as a form of powers or whatever, and literally I got chewed out for the same conversation that Snake had with paramedic. Do not even.
Right, just setting up my loadout for the upcoming fight. We're gonna need the shotgun. We're of course going to need the trank gun because I'm stamina killing all these bosses. That way I can get my second lamp.
Yeah, that was the deal. You had to stamina kill every boss in order to get your other lamp.
Yes,
That
which
was the deal.
Yes.
the Moth model will return. If that actually worked, that will have avoided several dead Wii remote and GBA batteries. Yeah, all you have to do is eat a Russian glowing mushroom.
even though that would not directly charge the Wiimote batteries or the Game Boy Advance batteries, but okay, sure.
If you're Snake,
we'll
it
go with
works. Look, it's Big
Yeah,
Boss.
pretty much.
It's Big Boss. It works because the universe wills itself to work because it knows not to fuck with Big Boss.
Oh my god.
It's like almost 3 a.m., so I should probably go to bed. Have a good stream. Stay sexy, y'all. Have a good night, Bon Bon. I'm honored that
See
you
ya,
showed
Bon
up
Bon.
here, and I look forward to working with you in the future.
Later, Bon Bon.
Have a good
That was a
night.
good one, Bon.
Oh yeah, I should probably change my camo to our new camo we got for defeating, for stamina killing Ocelot, which is the animals camo, which is leopard, tiger, and zebra, and it looks like a bit of Dalmatian or cow print.
Let's see this real quick. Yeah, that looks like, judging by the pattern, I'd say cow.
Well, there's some
prefer
zebra
cow
on
than
there
the-
too, down on the leg.
Yeah, I see the zebra, but I'm talking about like the spotted
Yeah.
pattern on the black and white spotted. I'm like, I'm gonna go with cow over Dalmatian just because I'd rather not think. I'd
Look,
rather not think of a dog being-
maybe Ocelot had it custom made by Cruella de Vil.
Also,
I
I was
mean-
gonna. Go ahead.
I mean, fair, I guess.
I was gonna say. Cow because in honor of them beating Whitney, Whitney's mill tank.
Yes.
Oh, iron, yeah.
Yes. That's exactly what it was.
Yes. Yes. Of course!
I was just about to say Dalmatian print. Did Big Boss take notes from Cruella de Vil? Look, he didn't make it. He got it from Ocelot, which means, like, I theoretically Ocelot could do it. He's got that Soviet Union military commander money.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
He's got enough money to get not one but two custom-made engraved Colt single-action army pistols. In the middle of one, like in the span of like, what was it, a couple weeks in between the opening and the beginning of Operation Snake Eater. All right, time for our first Cobra Unit member. Dr. Bees! I mean, the Pain!
It really is a pain.
He controls hornets.
So he lives up. So of course he lives up to the name.
And he's voiced by Grimlock.
We are the sons of the boss. I am the pain.
He's like a ninja, except instead of shooting shuriken, he shoots bees.
Of anguish beyond your imagination.
Bees. My god.
My God.
Would you be surprised if I told you that one of his attacks is a BB gun?
Let's get started.
Well, Niko.
Huh?
Niko, would you be surprised if I told you that one of the attacks that the Pain uses in this boss fight is a BB gun?
No, not really, because
The guy
it's
that-
all it's all fucking bee puns.
It's technically a
doesn't
Tommy
surprise
gun,
me.
but it's made out of bees.
Yeah, again, it doesn't surprise me. Look, I'm half expecting nothing but puns in Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater at this point.
He can also make
So it's gonna
body
be
armor. He can also make body armor out of bees.
Which seems pretty impractical if you ask me, but
It's enough to take
Okay.
3 shotgun blasts.
yeah, and it only takes one of those bees to get upset in order to sting you.
Oh, he's already been stung. When he takes off his mask, his face is covered in, like welts from where he's been stung. Yeah, the Pain gets freakier the more you learn about him.
Yeah, I was gonna say if all those bees decide to sting you at one time, you're dead. There's no coming back from this.
When we get to phase 2 of this fight, it's going to get so impractical that you're going to wonder what the actual fuck was Kojima thinking. And the answer is Kojima doesn't design the characters. That's Yoji Shinkawa. Who I recently found out worked on a Godzilla movie back in 2004.
Oh.
Yeah, he was
Look,
the character and mech designer for the Metal Gear series from Metal Gear Solid 1 onwards. Did some concept designs for Godzilla Final Wars.
I was gonna say at this point, by the time you've gotten to Snake Eater, you learn not to question what goes on in Kojima's head at this point.
We're in phase 2, and he's shooting hornets out of his mouth.
Cool.
But these are special hornets. If they impact with you, it's treated as a bullet wound. And
Okay.
canonically, he grows those special bullet bees, as they're called, in his stomach.
Which realistically, this guy shouldn't even be alive right now, but okay.
Oh, we get some bullshit lore explanations for it in the final Metal Gear game. When we get to Metal Gear Solid 5, you're going to get answers to questions you never wanted answered. Think he can make an entire Autobot out of bees? If Autobots existed in 1964, he probably would. He would make himself an Optimus Prime out of bees.
Oh, God.
Like, not only would it be a truck, it would be a truck that turns into a giant robot, which he pilots through the chest compartment through like the titty windows.
Why not just take it a step further? Just make a Grimlock or a Megatron out of bees.
Can you, dude? You're giving me the idea of Greg Berger, who voiced Grimlock and the Pain, making a giant transforming robot T-Rex out of bees. That is metal as fuck.
It's
I mean, why not at this point? Literally, you're telling me this guy has bees that literally hit as hard as fucking bullets.
Yes, and they get lodged in your body and count as a severe injury. So you have to pry them out with a knife and give them most of the treatments that you would give to a bullet wound, other than sutures, to keep the wound from, permanently taking up a part of your health bar. Well, not permanently. It's still temporary because you heal from them when you reload your save. But that's also, these things are unavoidable because that's also how you increase your max health.
I was also going to say, if wound left untreated would cause quite a bit of an infection or necrosis, but...
And if you read the it gets worse if you read the description of a bullet bee wound. It says that it's currently burrowing and eating its way through your body.
Yeah, it's literally live ammunition. Like, it's alive ammunition.
Literally live ammo.
Yep.
All right.
Plus, some bees and hornets also have some toxins that they have as well. So
we beat him.
There is some.
And now, kaboom! all the Cobra Units members, they explode when you kill them.
Because why not?
There actually is a logical reason for that.
I would say nanomachines, but this is 1964.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the nanomachine bullshit yet in terms of timeline, but basically they all have microbombs planted on their body that they detonate upon moments of death. That way they can't leave a corpse behind that can be like taken in for study by enemy troops.
Yes. To die without leaving a trace, that is the way of us Garo.
Like, it makes sense when you think about, these are guys that fought as the first U.S. stealth unit in World War II.
They're literally... Look, at this point, you are literally describing them as the Garo from Majora's Mask. That is literally what you're describing these guys as.
Yes, and they're all named after emotions because they carry that emotion into battle.
The only difference is well, actually, no, there really isn't much of a difference. The Garo pulls out a bomb when they lose a battle and they die like that. The guys in this game just explode. So no, there is no difference. It's literally 1-for-1 the Garo. God damn it.
All right, we're out of the cave system nearby. We got guys going by on UFO flying platforms. Those were actually a thing that were developed during the Cold War, but never saw practical use because it turns out riding on jet-powered platforms makes it very easy for people to tell when you're approaching.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm pretty sure that any form of like explosive projectile shot at it would, yeah.
Well, also they're not. They leave the pilot exposed. So all you have to do is shoot the pilot, and down it goes.
This is why you need to have the pilot and the craft merged into one. It needs to be one thing, not two.
And we're going to be seeing a lot more of these in a later part of the game because I destroyed the prototype for the Hind helicopter. Which means, like, they can spot me easier, but I can also take them down easier. I meant to do that. I meant to walk into that Claymore mine.
Sure you did.
Keep telling yourself that.
Also, mine.
Mine. You started this, Niko.
How did I start this?
You were the one who started the mine joke. You were the first to make that joke on stream.
Yep.
I am barely.
Note, I do not know if that's
true.
I don't know if that's true. I'm just gaslighting you.
No, I was gonna say I did not start that.
Look,
yes,
I'm nice enough to let you know.
I did not.
I'm nice enough to inform you when I'm gaslighting you. Okay?
Yeah,
or maybe
I know.
Or maybe I'm
nice
gaslighting
enough.
you about gaslighting you.
Listen here, you little shit. I already have to deal with that crap between you, JKR over here, Furret, Lulu, and Chuck during D&D. And Chuck is the only one out of all of you that behaves themselves.
By the way, I've been uploading some more clips from recent streams to YouTube, so I'll have to see how those do. Yeah, and I'm going to be sending collaboration links to you, JKR, and to Furret as well for clips that involve you guys.
Excellent.
And for the D&D streams going forward, I'm going to send collab links to you guys as well.
Okay.
And Lulu strikes again. She was literally playing a video about the crack spider's bitch coming into my room off of her phone.
Oh yeah, like, the spiders on drugs.
Yeah, which, by the way, to my friend out in Canada, you still haven't told me the whole story behind all that, so best get on that, please.
Wow, Canada. As Corone would say, with all the things she could think to say about Canada, when she got a super chat saying much love from Canada, or whatever it was, all she could think of was maple syrup? Maple syrup? Salmon?
We still need to do that experiment of just having the Fumoko twins, Corone, and Lulu in a room.
We've had 3 of them together, just not the 4th one, that being Lulu.
Yes, we need to experiment. Like, what happens if you trap a bunch of doggo VTubers in one room? What would they do?
Cause trouble and bork a lot.
They would probably just plan our inevitable demise. That would probably be the case. It would be death by doggo.
Death by doggo, not to be confused with death by glamour. The theme song from Metaton.
Yeah.
Be careful here. There we go. See, I can be sneaky.
Position unknown.
Also, there's a Karotan there. I'm gonna shoot it.
Keep your eyes open.
And this is also the area where you would want to use the crocodile cap that I got off that hidden alcove. Because you can swim through with those guys thinking you're just a crocodile.
Nice.
And in the remake, as a DLC, you could get a full crocodile suit to go with the crocodile cap.
God damn.
You were going to say,
also
Niko?
Oh no, I was gonna say to JKR, either sometime this week or next week, I have to put in the stats for the sword that Lulu gave Atox. I have to get that done out of the way.
Of course, yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh yeah, and the camo that I got for stamina killing the pain was Hornet Stripe.
Let me guess it. I was gonna say, is it Hornet or bee related?
It's Hornet Stripe. What it does is it makes it so you can shoot down hornets' nests, right? And normally the hornets would
They don't attack you.
They don't attack you. They follow you and attack others that come close to you.
So you literally become a hornet mancer, basically. You have the ability to control hornets.
Yes, all of the boss camos have something related to the character's powers or like personality. Like this one's not stated in game, but the animals camo we got from Ocelot makes it so you have steadier aim when aiming in first person.
Makes sense.
So we're gonna eat some food. We're going to eat this Kenyan mangrove crab. Put the crab battle to rest once and for all.
Pretty tasty.
Crab battle.
Crab battle. Oli 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 o!
God damn it.
But yes, Niko, I'm not gaslighting you. You did start the whole fine thing.
Eh.
I don't.
If I did start it, then I might have just dropped it.
Technically,
Yeah,
he didn't
'cause I
start it
remember
when
it
you
was-
think about it, because it started from Finding Nemo.
Hey, wise ass.
Ha!
But yeah, I remember we were Ari was playing. I think Ninja Gaiden 4.
Yeah, it was Ninja Gaiden 4.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
I just remember.
I could have.
It was the night.
Miles who started it or something. I don't remember. It might have been me. I don't even know. I'm not even thinking right now.
I don't
No
think.
thoughts. Head empty.
It was either me or Miles that started it. I'm not sure. But I am legit like trying to think about this.
Don't hurt yourself.
Too late. As you could ask JKR, he's heard me run into my bedroom door.
Yes.
Which, by the way, both him and Lulu find that fucking hilarious.
Okay, in my defense, it's not the fact that you walked into the door. It's the fact that you go, ow! What you doing? That's what cracks me up. It's the noise you make that you do so.
God forbid.
Okay, it took some doing. But I took out all the troops that were going by on their hovermobiles. I can go on my hover around. I don't know why I just remembered that ancient commercial.
What the fuck
I was
is
gonna.
that?
It's an ad. It's an ad for one of those mobility scooters.
Oh, also, I was gonna say, did you two see the chaotic case files that came out?
I saw that came out. Haven't listened to it yet.
I've listened to. I think there's only been like the intro and episode 1. I'm loving it so far. Especially heard the Knuckles Chaotic sound font and music in there, which was nice.
Also, we're getting some new merch throughout the year as part of the anniversary celebration. And one of the first things they put up is a bunch of Frontiers merch, which includes a Sage t-shirt.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
But they said they're going to be periodically dropping new merch themed on different decades of Sonic, going in reverse order. So they're starting with the Frontiers merch and Sonic X Shadow Generations merch, and then they're going backwards to, like, the 2010s, then the 2000s, then the 90s.
I was gonna say, when they get to Adventure 2 and 1, as well as Sonic 2 and as well as Sonic 2, I'll be interested.
Look, all I'm saying is they had damn well better give us a Big the Cat shirt or a Big the Cat plush, or both.
Yeah, look,
officially licensed Big the Cat fishing rod.
God forbid. I was gonna say either something Big the Cat related and something new for Tails. I'll be happy then.
Yes. I know we'll get some Tails stuff. I'm pretty sure they did put out something Tails related for the new merch.
I know we are gonna definitely get some stuff for Tails. I'm just hoping like some good stuff for Tails. That's the thing.
Look.
I think the last thing I wanted to get was the Build-A-Bear thing for Tails. Unfortunately, I missed out on that, so...
Look, hear me out.
Rip.
Hear me out, okay? Rouge the Bat swimwear.
Okay.
Look, most of the people that played Sonic Adventure 2 are in their 30s or 40s now. They gotta start branching out.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I know. Look, here's the thing. With the way how the game is played and everything, I can already tell you right now, a lot of people use the Chow Garden just to get a close-up on Rouge. Let's all be fucking real here.
Yeah, especially with for certain people, and I was informed of this due to an old GameFAQs FAQ about like glitches in Sonic Adventure 2 and how you can replicate them. In Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, not sure if it's in the other version, in the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 2, but in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, if you, there's a glitch with Rouge's tail during her, like, pick up and put down item animation in, the Chow Garden, which makes her tail stick outwards through her crotch, making it look like she has a dick.
Okay, I never heard of that one.
I've seen it. I've done it. It exists. It's like a few frames where it happens.
God forbid. But then again, I really didn't play much as Rouge in the Chow Garden. I just played as Tails.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that Rouge the Bat was a lot of people's awakenings to a lot of stuff they didn't know about themselves, whether intentional or not.
See, yeah, I was gonna say I agree with you on that, but at the same time, like in that community, Rouge is basically borderline. Like you're into Rouge just for her attitude and body type, not for so much as the bat thing. So it's just like you're on the borderline, but you're not exactly crossing that threshold.
Yeah, and Shadow Dragon said that Sage has been confirmed to appear in Sonic IDW, which is awesome.
I did
to hear.
see the. I did
Cutscene time.
see the.
It's Sokolov. And Volgan and, definitely not Eva. Definitely not Eva. Definitely a different lady. The same lady we saw in the chopper. That is definitely not just Eva in disguise.
I'm sorry, I just can't take the name Shagohod seriously. I know what it means, but I can't take it seriously. I am sorry.
How many times must I tell you?
That is the dumbest name you can give a fucking tank.
Each time you resist, your lover will suffer the consequences. Is that clear?
Volgan.
Oh, God.
Damn you.
Do not electrocute the titty, Volgan. Volgan. First of all, what's with everyone? What is with everyone forcibly grabbing Eva's boobs in this game? And second of all, why he got to electrocute the titty?
1, easy target, and 2, he doesn't give a crap.
He doesn't even know that she's Eva. She's like not, you know, exposed to the elements here.
Traitor.
Oh, here we go. Fucking Ocelot with his triple revolver juggling act.
Let's find out just how lucky.
Look, he's dexterity. He has a lot of dexterity, but God forbid his intelligence.
Yeah. He put all of it.
Big brain until later.
He's like like Varen in many ways. He put all of his points into dexterity and charisma, nothing into intelligence, and if anything, up until recently, had a negative in it.
I'm going to pull the trigger 6
Yeah.
times in a row. Are you ready?
Rest in peace to that joke.
Yeah, I remember. God forbid.
I didn't want to end the joke, but it was beginning to be a detriment to the game.
Yeah, I was going to say, it would definitely suck if you had to deal with enemies that deal with intelligence checks.
And there we go, our traditional scientist pissing themselves scene.
Looks like your luck hasn't run out yet.
Hey, at least this time it wasn't Otacon or a member of his family.
Oh God.
There's no such thing as luck on the battlefield.
Is there but can love bloom on the battlefield?
Just like my Japanese animes.
He has to have a lot in intelligence. He knows if you're using autofire. That's after he got enough of those those books of skill. He stocked up on those to force up his intelligence.
See, here's the problem with that though. Like, if you're talking like older Ocelot, like in the later game, in like Metal Gear 1, 2, and 4, then yeah, I can see him having a little more intelligence. But if you're talking about this Ocelot in 3, yeah, no, he has a lot of dexterity, but his intelligence went down the shitter. I'm sorry. He just smug as hell. That's all there is. It's charisma and dexterity. all in. Like, he has 20 in dexterity and charisma, but like an 8 intelligence.
That's even lower than what Varen's was.
I was gonna say, because yeah, I think you said, yeah, because you had a -1, so that's like a 9 and an 8, 9 or an 8 in your intelligence score. That's a -1 modifier.
It was a 9, now it's an 11.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave Atox more constitution just for to be like, look, if I'm gonna be up front with Galavar here, if me and Galavar get fucking decked hard enough, we're dead.
Also, I would say that by D&D rules, it wouldn't be an intelligence check that lets him perceive if you're using autofire, because perception is wisdom.
Yeah, no, perception is wisdom. Basically, yeah, if you're perceiving something, wisdom is what you're feeling, intelligence is your book smarts.
Alright, here's our next 2 Cobra Unit members. The Fear, who just ran off on water and is leaping around like he's, I don't know, Frogger, except he doesn't drown. And, the End.
Sleeping. Is he all right?
Actually,
The End is saving what life he has left in him for battle.
Actually, no, Ocelot would have low wisdom, because
he's got enough wisdom to be able to perceive through the 4th wall, but that's it.
He's able. Well, yeah, but here's the thing, though. You said in Metal Gear Solid 2, it was confirmed that Liquid's hand was grafted onto Ocelot's, and it literally tries to take control of him, meaning he's constantly making a wisdom save to not be under Liquid's influence.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it's a straight 20, but it's at least a +1.
Yeah, it would be like an 11 or it would be like an 11 or 12 at that point. It would be a 12, like a 12 or a 13. I was gonna say an 11 would be still a +0.
Kuwabara.
Urameshi? What?
Urameshi! You know what? I've been told by 2 different people that my Kuwabara impression is spot on, and that my Kuwabara impression sounds nothing like Kuwabara. Also, hide the sorrow.
Oh god.
Like, I've been told by other voice actors I've worked with that my Kuwabara impression sounds uncannily good. And then when I auditioned for Kuwabara in a fan project, I got told, like, straight up, that sounds nothing like Kuwabara.
Oh, wow. Also, back on the topic a little bit for Sonic the Hedgehog, the whole thing, yeah, I'm glad they brought Cream back. They need to bring back Vanilla as well.
Yeah.
Like, I know they mention her in passing, but they need to bring back one of my favorite Sonic females.
By the way, in this sequence, if you, since they wheel away the end in real time, if you quickly bring out the snipper riffle, aim it perfectly, and headshot the end, you will kill him here and skip his boss fight when you are supposed to fight him later.
Yeah, I think you remember mentioning that back when you last played this.
Yeah, except instead of fighting the end, you fight against some more Ocelot troops. So it's a much less interesting fight.
But then again, you're going for non-lethal kills for that Lomp, so you can't really snip a riffle.
Yeah, and the end is unique in that he has 2 things you can get from him instead of just the camo. If you stamina kill him, you get his unique snipper rifle that fires trank shots.
There's something wrong. Support unit.
And if you hold him up 3 times by being able to sneak up on him 3 times, you get his camo.
HQ respond.
What I'm waiting for is Metal Gear Solid 4. That's the one I have more memories of.
Yeah, I've got to break out, you know what? I could potentially emulate it, since I'm using this dual PC setup now. Like,
I mean,
basically,
would emulation even work for it? Would emulation even work for it?
Yeah, there's been enough updates to the, PS3 emulator RPCS3 over the years that you can now play through Metal Gear Solid 4 from start to finish.
Without, like, frame drops or,
without frame drops that are not already natively part of how the game runs.
Okay, so basically you're just playing it as the game 1 for 1. Okay.
Yeah, if you set the frame rate to be the same as PS3 option, then it'll, like, you know, you'll get frame drops in the same places where you would get them on PS3, but it also prevents other parts of the game from breaking.
They really need to bring back PlayStation Home. I missed that.
I never got to experience PlayStation Home because I got my PS3 too late.
I enjoyed the hell out of it. Unfortunately, like, it had to end, and I wish they kept it onward into PS4.
It would have more purpose than out of the things that were carried over from, like, that generation to the next generation across all of those platforms, like, you know, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. PlayStation Home had more potential on PS4 than, like, Mii's had on the Wii U or Avatars had on the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Or Xbox One, I should say.
With the Mii's, though, the concept for that was, like, slowly dying out.
Yeah, you could still technically make Mii's on the Switch, too, but there's, like, only a handful of games that even use them.
Yeah, it's to the point where it doesn't even really matter anymore. And then, the Xbox avatars,
The Xbox avatars were always useless. They were always useless.
Not necessarily. There were some games, there was an MMO game that allowed you to use your 360 avatar.
Yeah, but like
that I played. It was fun.
Like, there were games that offered modes that let you use your avatar, but like usually it was more so like, oh, it's a gimmick exclusive to the Xbox 360 version. Like Guitar Hero 5 lets you use your 360 avatar as a character in game. But that has the thing of like, okay, now your character looks out of place and looks like shit.
Yeah. But then again, in a sense, the Xbox avatars looked a lot better than the Mii ones, to be fair.
Yeah, but they didn't have nearly as much character the Mii's did.
Yeah, no, they did not, but...
especially when the Xbox One introduced the new avatars, where, like, you want to know the most cursed comparison that kept popping up about the new avatars when those dropped?
What?
Like, when they first showed, like, the announcement for the new avatar maker and, like, what the new avatars look like, and, like, showed some images of what you could do with the new avatars, everyone was like, this just looks like Shadman.
Yeah,
this just looks like something
like
everyone was
avatar editor on the Xbox avatar editor on Xbox One. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was never a fan of it.
Everyone was just like, why did they hire, jokingly saying, why did they hire Shadman to redesign the avatars?
Well, here's also another thing that doesn't make sense anyway either. Like, on there, you could actually access your Xbox 360 avatars anyway, and it made no sense to make the new ones because you could just carry over the older ones. It would just save them a lot of time, and it would make it a lot easier. But no, it's
and there were practically no games on the Xbox One that even use the avatars.
I mean, if they did a thing like with PlayStation Home, like if they had a small area for the avatars to be in and do shit, then probably.
What am I fighting for?
Apparently a better avatar system.
I was gonna say nothing, because apparently there's nothing worth fighting for on that front.
There's nothing worth fighting for on the Xbox front, because they're putting everything on PlayStation and PC anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately, which means I'm gonna have to re-get a PS5, and I'm gonna have to move all my stuff over to that. The only thing I even use my Xbox for nowadays anyway, aside from Sonic the Fighters and Skullgirls, is Discord, YouTube, and the movies that I've had on there before they took the movies off.
Yeah, you can still watch the movies, you just have to do it on Windows now instead of on Xbox.
I mean, I can still watch them on Xbox, that's not a problem. We just can't use the store, that's it.
Oh, and they also just released an absolute downgrade for Windows Media Player.
Yeah, I know.
Windows Media Player now no longer will play CDs.
Yeah.
CDs nuts?
No, I'm being serious. It won't play CDs anymore. If you put it in, it just doesn't recognize it as a valid form of media.
Also, I was gonna say I expected that from Lady Maxine, not you, JKR. What the fuck?
She brought it up, so of course I'm gonna, take advantage of it.
I would prefer that you don't take advantage of me.
Wow. I would say character development, but that'd be wrong. What the fuck?
On, let me get them. There we go.
It did hit you, by the way.
Yeah, I know. No need to brag about it. You don't want to come off as overcompensating.
Look, to be honest, I think I'm going to actually hop off because I am getting into a foul mood and I do not want to bring down the vibes.
Okay. I just want to share one discovery I just made about this rope trap system here. That is a neat bit of environmental storytelling that I never noticed until now. Would you like to hear?
Oh god, I'm afraid.
So there's this tripwire right here. If you hit it, the spiked log swings down and hits you, okay? There was bait in front of it, in the form of a magazine.
Oh my god.
What kind of magazine?
Girly magazine. Issue of Playboy.
Of course.
Like, it acts, it's just, all this time I just noticed that, that's a place where it spawns, so you pick it up there. But no, that's a bit of environmental storytelling. It's saying that whoever set up these traps tried to trap unsuspecting schmucks by putting porn out there in front of a rope trap.
One way to get them.
I mean, if you're desperate enough out there, then yeah.
And there's also a little, another rope trap right here around these mushrooms.
Oh, God.
Now that I can play... Yep, I got caught. I'm just gonna hang around for a while.
Oh, God.
Have you been caught in a snare trap?
Yeah.
If you don't get...
Even Snake sounds disappointed.
I know that.
Then why don't you get your...
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do that?
It should be obvious. If you get caught in a snare trap, press the action button. That will allow you to cut the rope. Hurry and free yourself before the enemy comes around.
Look how defeated Snake sounds there. I've never done that before.
What if I wanted to channel my inner bat? What if I wanted to hang upside down, huh? You ever thought of that?
So instead of being Snake, instead of being Big Boss or Snake, he's the Batman.
Oh, God. Probably, yeah.
I got caught in another one.
Fit.
Congratulations.
Oh well, at least they don't
Well,
reset, so I don't have to worry about getting caught in it again.
I was just gonna say, congratulations, you are one of the most gullible people I've ever known.
I'm not gullible, it's that I wasn't paying attention. There's a difference.
So you're,
There's a difference.
So you're not,
so you're
not perceptive.
Yeah, I failed a perception check. Anyways, you have a good night, JKR.
Yeah,
you guys too.
Have a good night.
Yeah, sorry about cutting out. I just don't want to bring down the,
It's okay.
the overall mood of the stream.
I appreciate it.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, have a good night, guys.
You too.
Yeah, have a good night.
Gotta be sneaky here because I'm running low on ammo for my pistol. I've got no silencer for my trank gun.
Oh boy. I was gonna say, if you lured them into a trap and the trap kills them, would that technically count as your kill?
Yes.
Shit. Okay.
I mean, I'm only doing non-lethal takedowns for the bosses. The soldiers are fair game.
Okay then, alright.
Yeah, I'm not doing a complete pacifist run, especially because there's an escape sequence towards the end where you're riding on a motorcycle and are encouraged to mow down swarms of enemies instead of, taking the time to pick them off with the very slow reloading non-lethal weapons.
I think at that point, they're just expecting you to get perfect headshots just to knock them out.
Yeah. Like, it's doable. I've done it before. But only on very easy mode, where it gives you the easy gun as starting equipment, which is an infinite ammo trank pistol that permanently raises your camo index while you have it equipped to 80%, no matter what you're wearing. Makes all food taste good, or at least give, no, it doesn't make all food taste good. It increases the amount of stamina you recover from food that you eat, decreases stamina drain, and has a laser sight, so you can aim really easily. There are two ways to do it, to get it. Either, start the game on very easy difficulty, or, basically get a perfect playthrough.
Oof. I was gonna say, with European Extreme, is there anything you get for getting a perfect run on that?
It's one of the easiest ways to get the big boss rating.
Okay.
Which is tied to achievements.
If you get caught, what?
It's tied to achievements in this game, and also, I believe there is an unlockable for getting the big boss rating.
Okay. So basically, it's either get big boss rating or game over.
Yeah, basically. The only difference between, like, getting the big boss rating in European Extreme and not getting it is down to how long it takes you to beat the game on European Extreme and if you do any lethal takedowns.
Okay.
And also how much damage you incurred throughout the playthrough. Because that counts damage from wild animals, traps, and boss fights.
What's wrong?
Wrong is he's fucking dead.
He's just taking a nap on the jungle floor. Don't worry about it.
And now those two are taking a nap together. He went to go check on his dead teammate that was bleeding from the bullet wound in his head and got shot in the head while he was kneeling down checking on him.
And now his wallet is my property.
It's not my wallet!
Oh, God.
And there's another Kerotan right there. Him. There's two ways you can get into this area. There's the, tunnel thing that I went through to get here, and there's another one where, you go up to the door on the opposite side if you manage to sneak all the way over there. And that's the way that the game kinda tries to funnel you down. You knock on the door, wait for a guard to come answer the door, hide, knock out the guard, and then go through the open door.
Okay.
Basically, you perform a very lethal ding-dong ditch. Or potentially lethal. And now that I'm in the lab, I need to put on that scientist disguise that Eva gave me. Not the Raiden mask, that's for later. There we go, scientist uniform. He looks just like a scientist. He even walks all hunched over like a scientist. Excuse me, guard.
About creating.
Excuse me, Mr. Guard.
The world's strongest. Go ahead. I was gonna say we have dreamt of creating the world's strongest Metal Gear, and we have succeeded.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. I forgot you can't grapple while in the scientist uniform, so I was going to try and chokeslam that guard, but it didn't work out. But I didn't get detected!
I can't chokeslam you because I am dressed like a nerd!
I didn't get detected, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's a good thing the Soviet Union's not a meritocracy, otherwise they'd have much better guards who are able to tell that this guy's not a scientist because he's got a full beard and a mullet and a headband and stinks of the jungle.
Yeah. Then again, a lot of these guards aren't really the most perceptive bunch. You wonder how they...
And now I have the one weapon that you can use while in the scientist uniform. The cigarette gas spray.
Yes, here, smell this. Does this smell funny to you?
You joke about that, but another thing you can get is a rag covered in chloroform.
And I would imagine, I mean, this is like during the war in like the 1960s. I'm pretty sure that was fair game.
Don't mind me, guard-san. I'm just, smoking this cigarette.
Smoke if you got 'em. You want one?
Smoke if you got 'em. After, going to ludicrous speed.
Yeah. Smoke if you got 'em.
Alright. Time to, learn some more about the food we caught.
You got some instant noodles, huh?
Instant noodles?
Uh-huh. It was invented in Japan just recently. Add some hot water and it's ready to eat. It's cheap and can be stored for a long time. And besides, it's delicious.
God damn, I actually have instant noodles upstairs.
Speaking of which...
Yeah.
Are you going to eat that?
I was planning on it, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Is there some reason I shouldn't?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
I was just going to say that if you weren't going to eat it, you should bring it back to me. I've always wanted to try some.
Whatever.
I actually have instant noodles upstairs, like a cup of noodles.
The poison dart frog is native to the tropical rainforests of Central and South America. They normally grow between...
How the fuck did it get to Pakistan, then?
For some reason, the ones in that area seem to be much bigger than that. Poison dart
Migration?
carry a potent neurotoxin called...
Yes, they flew east for the winter.
Long ago, people used the poison to coat their arrows for hunting. Why?
Things can migrate without flying, you know.
Poisoning.
She had to specifically warn Snake not to eat the poison dart frog.
God damn it.
I see.
Yes, it flew there, because migration totally means just only flying.
In Selino-Yarsk. The egg-shaped fruit is sweet and tangy with a pleasing aroma, just like a mango. Also, the seeds can be used to make a medicine that aids in digestion. It might come in handy if you ever have an upset stomach.
So it looks and tastes like a mango, and its seeds can be used as Pepto-Bismol.
I mean, hey, at least it's like multi-use and good for your gut.
It's a shame that's not a real fruit. All the fruits and mushrooms in this game are fake.
Yeah.
But all the animals are real.
I was gonna say, yeah, I would hope it would be fake because eating a bioluminescent mushroom charges your batteries. I hope to God that's not real.
There are bioluminescent mushrooms, just not this kind.
I know there are, but the fact that they recharge your no.
You know the Ocelot unit commander?
Ocelot?
Yeah, that's not his real name, is it?
We've already heard this.
The gauge below your light.
Okay, so that's all the new food stuff she has to tell us. We should probably save.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking about this almost 2 hours in. Again. We should probably save.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't want to deal with the bees again.
Oh, and since I've called her enough times, I get a 5th file photo of her that gives us her stats. Height, 5'7". 5'5" and 7/8. Weight, top secret. Hair, red. Eyes, brown. Skin, white. Voice, Heather Halley. Motion actor, Eriko Hirata.
I was gonna say 7/8. Oddly specific.
She's. Whenever someone's like, "Oh, I'm not 5'5", I'm 5'5.5", that means they're self-conscious about their height.
That's not even short. That's literally average height.
That's above average height for a woman. An American woman, at least.
Yeah.
Snake.
I mean, at least, like,
from the Black Lagoon.
If you're, like, in the 5-foot range, you're practically average height there.
Place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon.
She's recommending Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
how rude. Why do you say
Damn.
that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Fine.
Nat 20.
Point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagine.
I mean, an 18 at best, but yeah.
You think of you being attacked by a fish man.
I appreciate
30-20 then.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water.
Sure, let's go with that.
There.
An 18 plus 5.
Like,
We'll call it
Snake's
dirty 20.
Big Boss definitely has charisma. He's just lacking in intelligence.
You started it.
He is strength, dexterity, and charisma. Dump stat is intelligence, and his normal stats are like constitution and wisdom.
And for the record, before he hung up the call, paramedic was like, when you're underwater, don't sneak up on any unsuspecting girls. And Snake was like, are you calling me a fish man? And her response was, you started it.
She's not wrong.
We're about to eat the rat. Decent stamina recovery.
Okay.
And let's eat this Russian false mango. And we caught a tree frog, and because of the theme song, we're going to have to feed on a tree frog at some point.
Oh, God.
Oh, what's this here? This is, I am tempted to say this art is of Olga? I'll have to look that up. It could be a Silent Hill thing.
Okay.
I'm not too familiar with Silent Hill. Now we got the knockout handkerchief.
Oh, God, okay.
And if we look at the magazines here, these are real-world gaming magazines that all have cover stories about Metal Gear Solid 3. We've got Game Informer. We've got, I think that's Famitsu.
Is one of them Electronic Gaming Monthly?
You say that right as I look at it. Yes.
I may have no vision, but I at least have a decent perception. Not ask how that works, I don't know.
Well, what you lack in vision, you make up for in your other senses.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Time to meet the most Russian man who ever lived. So Russian that his accent slips through in this game where everyone speaks with an American accent while they're canonically speaking in Russian. Also in the background, you can see a statue of the Jehuti from Zone of the Enders.
Sokolov, he's not here anymore. Put that thing away. You'll spoil my dream.
I still need to get one of those Jehuti model kits. And the Metal Gear Rex model kit.
The intruder everyone's talking about.
Yeah, the only model I even...
Manners.
I say that, and in the background, I see a model of Metal Gear Ray.
And who are you?
Never noticed that before.
You never heard of me, and you call yourself an agent. Very well, then.
You're not that memorable.
I am Alexander Leonovich Granin. A man of some importance, if I do say so myself.
There is a fan theory for why he's the only Russian in this game to have a Russian accent.
Scientist in the Soviet Union. And the head of the glorious...
Because, like, they're canonically speaking Russian throughout this whole game. You're just hearing it translated into English.
It is an honor of the greatest magnitude.
The reason you hear him having a Russian accent when no one else does, not even the Russians, is because he's currently drunk. Like, he's drinking cheap vodka out of a flask. So he's so drunk that he's slurring his words, and that's perceived as his accent being thicker.
I have created countless weapons in the service of our great communist society. It was thanks to me that we were able to stamp out...
I mean, there is a reason why vodka is literally known as water.
It was I who created the basic design for the mobile ballistic missile system you know and fear as SS-1C.
Oh, and you joke about this guy being not all that memorable, but he is low-key one of the most important characters in Metal Gear lore.
I'm merely drowning my sorrow.
Because this is the man who came up with the idea of the Metal Gear.
Let's sit here and drink this crap.
Him.
Sokolov. It's him you're looking for, isn't it? Because of him, I have been stripped of my authority. My research has come to nothing. Look.
There we go. You can look at his blueprints in first person. You see that it's Metal Gear Rex.
A bipedal tank.
Yes, a walking tank, a robot. Are you familiar with the theory of the missing link between apes and humans?
Oh god, are we going to have an even further crossover between this and Ape Escape?
Infantry and artillery, a kind of Metal Gear.
Please don't.
And this magnificent Metal Gear will mark a revolution.
I joke about this, but you already know that there was an Ape Escape crossover minigame in Metal Gear Solid 3 that was taken out of the remaster, and I explained all that to you. In Ape Escape 3, there's a Metal Gear Solid minigame.
Metal Gear 1. Yeah, I remember. You did the minigame.
No, I haven't gotten to 3 yet.
Oh,
we still haven't finished 2.
These bastards will live to regret this.
I think it was a video you shared or something. In a pre-call or something. I don't remember.
Nah, it was just me it was me fangirling about it.
Sokolov's pathetic Shagohod pales in comparison to mine.
I mean, Brandon is right. The Metal Gear is a better idea than the Shagohod.
About Sokolov.
What are you going to do with a rocket engine on a tank?
Well, also the fact that
look at me.
The thing is called the Shagohod. How do you take something called the Shagohod seriously? I can't. I'm sorry. It's a dumb name. I know it means something else, but it is the dumbest fucking name I've ever heard.
Brandon, like, he's thinking about, like, a symbiosis between man and machine by giving a machine legs. Like, way before we started getting into humanoid robotics. And,
has been terminated.
Everyone else, including if you, like, call Sigint about this, is like, what are you going to do with legs on a tank? That would just make it more precarious. Like, nobody sees the vision that Granin has.
Also, shout out to, those later on when we get the geckos that literally just move.
Geckos. The Moo bots. Also, we're getting some lore about the philosophers. Volgan's father was a member of the philosophers, and as a result of some shenanigans, Volgan inherited the philosopher's legacy.
I was gonna say, isn't the philosopher's legacy like a shared fund between the US, China, and Russia?
Yes, that was formed during World War II, and most of it went missing and ended up in the hands of the Russians, which was then seized by Volgan. Like, you know, spoiler for something that's obviously set up here, a big, like, side, like, the main objective of this mission, unbeknownst to Snake, other than, you know, preventing nuclear war, is to recover the location of the Philosopher's Legacy. So the US can seize all that money that they don't have any right to.
Drinking myself into a stupor.
That's where they moved Sokolov?
Yes.
It's not like the US doesn't have their own chunk of the legacy, it's just they want the Russian part so they can have more of it. Because the more of this money they have, the more money they have to invest in military projects.
Fortress.
I'm sure it is.
You'll be killed.
I'll take my chances.
Wait.
So, you know, just like real-world Cold War geopolitics.
I want to help you.
Help me?
To thank you for your compliment.
What compliment?
My shoes. Tatiana gave them to me. I wanted to thank you for complimenting me on them. I'll tell you how to get
So, Snake somehow rolled not a nat 1 on perception for when he was pointing to his legs and instead complimented his shoes. He didn't roll a nat 1 on that, but somehow worked back around to being a critical success, because it's like, look at these, he says, patting his legs. Nice shoes. No, not those. And then after that's all done, it's like, I want to help you. Why? Because you complimented my shoes.
I was going to say, it sounds like he's a rogue then, because again, there are classes for rogues that literally
on your way here.
make you not roll lower than a 10, not anything.
I mean, if Snake was going to be anything, he'd be a rogue.
Do you remember it?
Well, yeah, because stealth. Again, if you're going to play a class that has stealth, rogue's going to be the class you play.
He would be a rogue with a mix of, like, martial weapons and, ranged weapons.
Look,
because Big Boss in particular is real big about close quarters combat. CQC.
Literally, then, it would be, a rogue mixed with a College of Swords bard.
Okay.
You helping me?
Because high charisma, stealth, and able to use range and close weapons.
Love my country.
I was thinking, like, he wouldn't be a bard because he's not a musician, but also, like,
imagine living.
Bards don't necessarily have to be musicians. And as we get to see at the end of Peace Walker, in one of the best monologues in the whole series, Snake is a damn good speech giver.
Yeah, I was going to say, bards in D&D don't necessarily need to use instruments. There are many different expressive ways. I mean,
like you're making me want to, for whatever, like, next fantasy D&D campaign I do, you're making me want to play a character based on Big Boss.
I mean, it's not exactly a hard character to make. There are, I think it's either building character or, yeah, it's building character, I think, that has a guide on how to make Big Boss, actually.
No, you don't have an intruder, you just have a guy going around spraying people with his cigarettes.
Actually, there's a, I think there's like a feat in D&D that allows you to give a, inspirational speech that gives benefits to your party. I forgot which one it is, though. Because I ran a character.
That's actually a mechanic in Peace Walker's multiplayer. Have a good night, Shadow Dragon. I don't know if you're still here, but I just saw your message.
Have a good night, Shadow Dragon. But yeah, because I played a character one time in D&D that had that feat. And I think it was a weapons master fighter with a little bit in with like a little bit of rogue, and it actually played pretty well for a little while.
Okay.
And then DM got tired, and then the DM got tired of me and proceeded to power word kill me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew there was going to be some sort of disappointing end to that story, just like Metal Gear.
Look. Here's the thing. If you piss the DM off enough from any experience, and you can ask this of Furret or JKR. If you piss the DM off enough, they're gonna pull shenanigans like that and just be like, okay, fine, you're gonna act like that. Guess what? Hippity hoppity, your character sheet is now my property.
Okay, so in the upscaling thing that I'm using, third-party plugin for upscaling, it completely fucked up this texture of a poster of a woman in lingerie and like a unbuttoned button-up shirt. It's making it look like her arms are melting.
Oh no. Oh no.
And that's not like AI upscaling or something. That's just me turning up settings that are not natively part of this game.
Here's the question, though. What if we turn up settings even further? How much more cursed can this go?
I've got them all at max.
Wow, okay, so just melting arms.
Yeah. Oh, we got some more gaming magazines. We've got Gamer, and we've got another Electronic Gaming Monthly. I think one of them in this game that you can only find in this lab is PSM, which is the magazine I was subscribed to, man. A Gamer.
I just realized something. If this game was ever released on like GameCube or whatever, they would have Nintendo Power in there.
Yes, they would. And I just got bitten by a tarantula.
Oh boy, are you like now? What are you doing?
I have
damage or are you
I have venom poisoning, so I had to treat that with serum. Serum is used for venom poisoning, whereas food poisoning is treated with a multitude of things you can do. But
I hate to ask, since you could eat things in this game,
you can catch and eat the tarantulas. Yes.
Oh God.
You can also catch the tarantulas alive and throw them at people to distract them.
Okay, that just sounds hilarious to me.
You can also do that with the. You can also do that with the snakes. Especially
throws tarantula at the Shagohod.
Tarantula, I choose you.
Freaking guy piloting the Shagohod. Oh God!
Lulu says, Niko, can I borrow you for a moment?
Sure, I will return.
Okay, I will, I think I'll use this opportunity to bring up the BRB screen so I can go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm gonna find a good place to pause, bring up the BRB screen, and we'll be back in just a bit. I'll probably run an ad during this just to put the ad timer back a little bit. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages. In the immortal words of Prince Vegeta the Third, I believe, is he the third or the fourth? I can't remember. Anyways, in the immortal words of Vegeta, Prince of All Saiyans, I'm back, bitches! But is Niko back? That do be the question here. Let's find out, shall we? If not, I'm sure we can explore this laboratory a bit more and find some extra stuff before moving on to our next encounter, which I want Niko to be there to experience that as well. Also, apologies for the heavy breathing. I'm a little out of breath because I am more than a little out of shape. Also, I have got some sourdough bread with me to munch on to make sure that I stay... What was the verb form of nutrition? Anyway, I've got some sourdough bread to munch on and some ginger ale just in case I start feeling a little ill. But yeah, enough yapping. Let's get off of the BRB screen and go back to seeing my beautiful new face. There goes that, whatever the fuck that was. Hold on, I got a thing for that now. Hey! The wonderfulness of having a soundboard on your deck. Where in the fuck did I put the remote? That's probably what just fell. It was indeed what just fell. There we go. Going to take this opportunity to have one sleazy slice of bread while we're waiting for Niko to come back. And we're probably not going to go for too long of a stream tonight. So, I don't know, maybe another hour or so. Definitely not like the 4 to 5 hour sessions we've been getting on Metal Gear. ASMR eating bread sounds. Make your own jokes about, make your own bread jokes related to, my model at your own leisure. I encourage innuendos. What can we find in the turlet?
What's wrong?
Can't find anything in the turlet. There's tarantulas in the turlet. Do I have water? Yes, I do have water. It is alkaline water, so it's healthier for you. Or it damn well better be with how expensive it was. That is Zone of the Enders art, I believe. It's hard for me to tell because, like, doing the anisotropic filtering at 16x, like I have it said, is kind of fucking up the posters. I guess, the hydrate sound didn't play, but, I will hydrate. It could be that I just need to... Hold on. Let me check something. Gotta check and see if, Vignon needs me to reconnect. No, it's connected to Twitch. Okay, so it was just a bit delayed. Make sure to enjoy some bread and water soup. Nah, I don't have the time or interest to dice the bread and then deep fry it in oil and then boil it in water. I'll just make the bread and water soup by eating bread and drinking water. Oh, and that's where I got that camo from. Okay, I keep forgetting about the chocolate chip camo. We should probably talk to Sigint a bit. He's got some interesting dialogue that you can hear. I should also probably take off the scientist disguise. Not very useful out here. Leaf. Alright, we got the leaf camo, now we gotta make sure that they leave me alone. Which is being fucky on your end? Okay. But yeah, that wasn't a problem on your end with the redeem. It was just like the water splash, I assume, because I didn't see it. I tend not to see it played, and then there was a delay for the sound coming up. That sometimes happens. Now I can stealth. Now I can stealthily take these guys out and go sneaky, sneaking like I'm Snake. Everybody keep it solid. I'm probably butchering those lyrics. I should actually look up what the lyrics to the song I keep quoting in every fucking Metal Gear stream are. Other than just, I go sneaky. Not properly. Oh. What's the thing that, oh, I know, that I know, for whatever reason, the stream cuts back to the countdown scene. I don't know why, because I don't have the countdown scene pulled up.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back. I used that time to, go grab some bread and some water and use the restroom.
Yeah, I had used the restroom as well, and I made myself a frozen TV dinner. I didn't really eat much today.
And JKR apparently is encouraging me to make some bread and water soup.
God damn it.
And on his end, the stream keeps cutting back to the countdown screen, even though I don't have that pulled up on my end. Like I'm watching it right. I'm watching my feed right here. I don't have countdown pulled up. We would know if I had the countdown pulled up.
Yeah.
Unless Twitch is just having a seizure on the viewer's end.
Might be on the viewer's end, honest.
Well, keep in mind, JKR is also using a VPN that fucks with Twitch in general.
I was going to say about the VPN thing as well, but...
Yeah, but, you know, if, it's one of those things where, I'm not sure if, like, what it could be, because we only have JKR in chat right now, so, if there are any lurkers that could help us suss this out and, you know, speak up about, you know, just briefly speak up about, like, hey, are you encountering this glitch too? Let me know if it's a problem with Twitch, or if it's, just a problem with JKR specifically. This VPN is paused, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know then.
It might be Twitch's end. Like, sometimes Twitch has, some stuff that happens to it.
Okay, yeah. Either way, you can check out the VOD when it comes up. Which, I'm going to try and be more on the ball about uploading VODs, because it took forever for me to get around to uploading the, last D&D session, because, you know, I was at my mom's.
Well, also, the weather was also an issue, too, so...
I was at my mom's because of the weather. I had it exported, it's just I didn't get to upload it before I had to leave. Because they came to pick me up. I didn't, like, drive there.
Yeah.
I got it uploaded today, and the bot in the server didn't notify the server that it was uploaded, so I have to, like, manually let people know. Alright, we're about to encounter our next Cobra Unit member, the Fear. Meanwhile, I'm gonna munch on some more bread. Oh, he took an arrow to the knee. Or not the knee, more like the thigh.
Meanwhile, I'm munching on some Salisbury steak, corn, and apple cinnamon thing. I don't know what.
Is that a Hungry Man meal? Or is it Stouffer's?
No.
Or like Banquet?
It's a banquet.
I was trying to remember which one's famous for their apple cinnamon dessert. It's Banquet.
Yeah.
Hungry Man's thing is portion sizes.
Yeah, like I said, I've been focusing a lot more on sleeping today because, again, my toe has like a wound that needs to heal.
Right.
And I haven't really eaten much today. So, yeah.
So Snake, that crossbow bolt that Snake was shot in the leg with is coated with the venom of the Brazilian wandering spider.
Oh, lovely.
Do you know what the Brazilian wandering spider's venom does other than, you know, kill you and cause a lot of pain?
Erection something.
Erections that do not go away unless you are to puncture the dong to drain the blood out of it.
I will say this, at least thank God during that era they did not find the newer one that they found in Australia.
Yep.
The big boy.
But yeah, there have been several cases of like stupid tourists going to Brazil to specifically track down Brazilian wandering spiders and their venom as to try and use it as like a super Viagra, and not knowing that one, it doesn't wear off naturally, and two, it is extremely painful.
Also, one of the main that spider is one of the main reasons why I will never visit Brazil.
According to our boy Ricking, you just shouldn't visit Brazil in general.
Yeah, just like you really shouldn't visit Australia.
So this is a fight where you actually want to bring in some poisonous and or spoiled food if you want to stamina kill him. And it's also where the ability to equip food as weapons, as throwables, comes in handy. Depending on how you're approaching this fight, this can be either really hard or really easy. I tend to make it really easy on myself. This is why I made sure to catch some poison dart frogs. So, the Fear uses a prototype optic camouflage. You know, like the Cyborg Ninja use, but less effective. First of all, I almost forgot about this, but it doesn't hide his thermal signature. So, if I equip the thermal goggles, I hope yes, I do have them. You can see him. But also, it drains his stamina to use the optic camouflage.
What are you looking at?
And when his stamina gets low enough, he's gonna start hunting for food. That's why he fights us in the middle of the forest.
Okay, so that's why the poisonous food's gonna be useful.
Yeah, he is very stupid, and in his hunger, will immediately rush to the first bit of free food that he comes across.
Hey, buddy, eat this tarantula.
The tarantula won't poison him if he eats it, but it does poison people if thrown at them. Like a live tarantula only. But I've got these poison dart frogs that hopefully he will go after. Yeah, he's going after it. Like, one, that's not going to deal stamina damage, but is going to distract him for long enough that I can shoot him. Like I said, one of the easiest boss fights to go down the stamina kill route with. I should probably treat this crossbow wound.
Probably.
Because as a little glitch, if you don't extract the crossbow bolts before finishing this fight, they will stay embedded in Snake's character model even after you remove them post-fight.
Oh, okay, so it's like a graphical glitch.
Yeah, it doesn't affect gameplay, it's just a graphical glitch. And it can make it extra funny if you took a lot of crossbow bolt damage during the fight, because it makes Snake look like a pincushion.
Are you sure you should be alive right now? I feel fine. Why?
Alright, stamina kill done. So he's got that freaky tongue. What that tongue do, though?
I see it. The fear.
Canonically, he had his tongue surgically modified during World War II to make him look more freaky towards enemy soldiers as a bit of psychological warfare.
Jeez. Like what? Did he like get his tongue forked to make it look like a snake?
No, it's just really long.
So he basically has Gene Simmons' tongue.
Yeah, he's got Gene Simmons' tongue. Exactly. And we got his unique camo, the spider camo. It gives 80% camo in all areas, but it drains your stamina quickly.
And I'm assuming it's called spider camo because spider.
Yeah, because he's got a spider motif to him.
Okay.
And now we need to go back through the warehouse we were in before and go through a door that was locked before that we now have the key to.
Yes, the camo that basically says spooky, scary tarantula.
Spooky, scary tarantula. Alright, we're going to feed on a tree frog.
Alright.
Barely noticeable stamina recovery. The theme song really hyped it up as if it was going to be something we were going to be excited to do.
Nah.
Just gotta eat this python instead. I mean, hey, I could either have the ramen noodles or I could have the danger noodle.
Look.
Someone there?
Danger noodle.
The enemy's here.
Obviously.
What's going on? Respond. There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
Or, I could go with a third option and go with, how my extremely white dad, extremely white, you know, since he is literally Count Orlok,
yeah,
pronounces ramen noodles. He calls them ramen noodles.
God forbid. Ramen noodles, as in they're made of Rayman.
No, they're made of Raymond, and everybody loves them.
Okay.
Everybody loves Raymond.
I get it. I get it.
I don't get it.
God damn it, JonTron, stop.
Where's your radio, man? He's asleep on the floor. You should be shooting him instead of me.
Pay no mind to the snakes and spiders that are on his corpse right now. They're just making a new home.
Oh, he's not dead. He's just asleep. I knocked him out.
Whoever said anything about him needing to be dead? He's asleep. He's knocked out. You ain't gonna know what's crawling into his body. Or slithering at this case.
Snake, are you there?
It's been too long since I've heard your voice, Ariel.
In the fortress, in Groznygrad. Dr. Sokolov is here too.
Is he all right?
I still can't unhear it now that I know that's
Right now
Jodie
he's busy
Benson.
putting finishing touches on the Shaggle.
Yeah.
Good. That means they haven't killed him.
Not yet anyway, but you better hurry. They've already finished the Phase 2 tests. Once the final preparations are complete, they'll have no more use for him. The Colonel won't have any qualms about killing him if he thinks the CIA is closing in.
Eva, you can't let Sokolov out of your sight.
I know. Snake, do you know where Groznygrad is?
Granin told me that I should be able to get there from the mountains to the north, through an underground tunnel.
Granin told you?
Yeah, he even gave me the key to the warehouse.
Why?
Because he was drunk, I guess.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hell if I know.
Snake, there's one problem with that route.
What problem?
The mountain entrance to the underground tunnel that leads to the fortress is sealed. You need a key to get in.
A key? What about the key Granin gave me?
That key won't work. But don't worry, I'll figure something out. I have an idea. There are some ruins at the top of the mountains. Meet me there.
The top of the mountains. Got it.
Wait, there's something else I've got to tell you.
Now what?
I heard that one of the Cobras is waiting for you in the jungle at the foot of the mountain.
Because we haven't fought enough of them already.
Yeah, I've seen him before. That ridiculously old guy, right?
Don't underestimate him. He's known as the father of modern sniping.
He invented the snipper rifle.
No spotter?
None. He's all by himself. Apparently, he doesn't need a spotter.
You can't be serious.
The entire forest is on his side.
The forest?
Yeah.
Stay alert.
Yeah, Maxine. Why don't you just use that guided rocket strat you used against Sniper Wolf, huh? Because it's totally a legit strategy.
Because there's no guided rockets in this game.
Oh, no, I'm sure you could figure it out.
I mean, there's still a totally legit strat I could do for this fight. Not going to, but there is. It's a strat that they actively both removed and still referenced in the remake.
Okay.
During the fight with the end, there are a number of sniping points he could be perched at that he runs in between. You can find where those points are on your map, and hold on, gotta kill a rabbit before it kills me. Anyway, if you go into the map screen and enter the Konami code, it will highlight which sniping point he's currently at.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to do that. Have some dignity.
That's the one that used guided rockets on Sniper Wolf. I mean, what?
Yeah, because it was funny. Look,
oh, yes,
she took.
I'm not going to use this code because I have dignity. Proceeds to use guided rockets in a sniper rifle fight.
Look, one is using one of the weapons that the game gives you. The other is using a cheat code.
Who's that? What's going on?
There's a difference. There's a perfectly
sure.
cromulent difference.
Sure, okay, I believe you.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Don't mind me, I'm just hiding in this log. Log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, it's better than bad, it's good.
All of a sudden, stray grenade falls into log. I'm hiding it all. Oh fuck! Boom.
Dare look in this log. Okay, he's not looking in the log.
This is HQ.
Control here. We've lost the enemy. Enter high alert.
That guy should have been able to see me. We were at eye level, but he didn't see me.
Engage him.
What's wrong?
Don't mind me, I'm just crawling around. I'm just a snake slithering on the ground.
I am just among the snakes and tarantulas. You don't need to worry about me. We're good here.
I'm just a snack.
I'm just Danger Noodle. Leave me alone. Just remember, the box is your safe place. The box is your home.
The box is not useful in the jungle.
Not with that attitude.
The box is only useful in this game in the handful of industrial environments. Let me check the map to make sure I'm not going backwards. He probably did see you, but because he's smart, he chose not to report you. Yeah, he's not a narc.
I mean, it's either that or his vision has gone to shit.
Look, there's a reason that they nerfed the CQC slam in future games, and by nerfed, I mean made it even more powerful. Because starting from Peace Walker, you can chain CQC slams together.
From atop the Metal Gear.
Knock out a bunch of dopes all in a row with the press of one button.
Knock out somebody with a CQC slam from atop the Metal Gear. Now I just want to see Snake do that to Liquid. Just CQC slam from atop the Metal Gear. Just be like, ah!
There's an idea.
What's wrong?
Metal Gear Solid 1 remake. Or, you know, a remake of a remake at this point. With the CQC mechanics from later games.
Yeah.
And actually properly updated guard AI to compensate for the fact that you now have better melee capabilities. As opposed to the Twin Snakes, where the guards had, like, better vision, but not much else.
Yeah, Konami, get to that so we can actually throw Liquid off the Metal Gear using a CQC slam.
Look, I just want to slam Liquid's smug face into the ground.
I just want to fucking CQC slam him off the Metal Gear, just be like, Argh!
Don't mind me, I'm just an intruder. Okay, then. We got an M63, which is a machine gun. Oh. Would you believe it? Would you believe me if I said I've never seen Die Hard?
I've seen it. I've seen it back in high school.
Would you believe me if I said I've never seen a Bruce Willis movie?
It doesn't surprise me.
Would you believe me if I said my only exposure to Bruce Willis in media has been from his short-lived Saturday morning kids show, Bruno the Kid? I'm taking your silence as a no.
Oh no, I'm just choosing not to answer that one.
Look, the only reason I know about Bruno the Kid is because my aunt, may she rest in peace, because she was awesome, would, like, go to God knows where, in terms of, like, places to buy stuff, and buy the weirdest fucking things on VHS and give them to me as gifts anytime that she came to visit my granny. I guess that would make her my great-aunt, then, because she was my granny's sister. I don't know. But, like, it was all these shows that nobody had ever fucking heard of. And I still have them somewhere at my mom's on good old VHS. Because a lot of these have not been re-released. One of them was, like, some British kid show. Yep, got caught in a rope trap again. Rope-a-dope-dope. One of them was, have I seen G.I. Joe? I've seen a few episodes of it, but that's it.
I have not. I haven't been one to be into G.I. Joe.
I've never been to G.I. Joe. I was more of a Transformers kid. Especially because G.I. Joe just doesn't appeal to anyone past the 80s. I've noticed.
I mean, honestly, I have not really seen much Transformers or G.I. Joe. Surprisingly,
I mean, the live-action movies?
Wasn't...
Nope, haven't seen any of the live-action movies.
Yeah, I haven't really followed much of the animated or live-action. I've, mainly with me, it's just been like, well, to be fair, I didn't really watch much, like, TV a lot. I've been more like video games and VHS, but, I think for me it was like Pokemon and Digimon for a while. That and Mighty Morphin.
There he is, the end. And his parrot.
Hello.
Throughout the last session, I have never so much animosity against an undead parrot that Ferret had.
To be fair, it's not often that we come across undead parrots.
Okay, fair. But at the same time, it was hilarious. I'm sorry. I wanted to do that, and I don't care anymore. I'm just like, you know what? Let's just see how much I can fuck with my players. Let's see how much I can do this.
To give you some context for the... To give you some context for the end, when he's talking about, like, this being his final prey, and thanking the spirits of the forest, he's over 100 years old.
So what you're telling me is he's the definition of a druid. He's a druid, basically.
Basically, yeah. He can use photosynthesis to replenish his stamina.
Yeah, because ironically, at level 17 or 19, you literally become the end.
And
as a druid.
But like he is a Civil War veteran. That's how old he is.
Jeez.
And to make sure that he doesn't use up too much of what little life he has left, whenever he's not engaged in battle with Snake, he stays catatonic in a state of living death.
Yeah, he's like on the borderline of death and of dying and being alive.
Yeah.
So it's a state of near death.
That sniper
Yeah.
we're talking about.
That's the end. He's a legend, known as the father of sniping.
I've got experience sniping in urban.
Also, he is the only boss that doesn't try to kill you.
Never.
I see. Well,
He only shoots you with tranquilizer rounds.
3 areas, a river, a plateau, and a clearing. He should be lying in wait for you in one of those places.
I mean, if you're knocked out by tranquilizers, you might as well be dead because somebody could just find you and just end you there.
Well, what it amounts to, gameplay-wise, is if he shoots you with enough tranq rounds to knock you out by emptying your stamina, you pass out, and you get dragged up to the prison level of the lab we were in a bit ago, and you have to work your way back here and start the fight from the beginning.
Photosynthetic.
It's basically just like, hey, let's see how long we can annoy the player and make this drag out as long as we can.
Yeah, like, it was actually worse in Hideo Kojima's original game plan for the fight with the end, because his original idea was, hey, let's make a fight that takes, like, weeks in real life to beat.
Look, Hideo Kojima had a lot of good ideas, just poor ways of executing it.
Yeah, like, he has good ideas. This is one of them. This fight is legendary for a reason. But he has to be reeled in on a lot of his more ambitious ideas.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be going for both the stamina kill and the camo. So I have to sneak up on him 3 times. Part of that involves figuring out where he is stationed. One way to do that is to, you know, run around, let him try to shoot you, and then, you know, determine where the sound of the shot came from.
Yeah, there's the Konami code.
There's the Konami code. There's also, if you go into first-person view using a snipper rifle, you can try and catch the reflection off of his scope to indicate where he is. And you can also use the otherwise pretty useless directional microphone to hear the sounds of his breathing to determine where he is in relative position to you. He's also very well camouflaged, but that doesn't hide his signature, so you can use goggles again. Like, this is why this is such a cool sniper fight. There's so many ways you can go around it, as opposed to, like, Sniper Wolf, where it's either play it legit or play it the smart way.
Guided rocket, guided rocket, guided rocket, guided rocket, guided rocket, yeah.
I just spotted him from the shine of his scope. He hasn't spotted me yet. This is also where having good camo comes into play. And staying low, because when you're standing up, your camo index goes down.
Well, yeah, because you're not hiding. You are literally in plain sight.
That's also why the 3DS and remake versions of this fight are easier. Because you can crouch walk like you can in Metal Gear Solid 4 in those versions. He's fired at me a few times, but I'm going to try to sneak up on him. I will use Intimidating Shout. That's a Leroy Jenkins line that nobody remembers except the South Park writers.
Yeah.
Because everyone just focuses on what Leroy has to say.
Which is still a relevant meme even to this day.
Yeah, even if it did turn out...
Go ahead.
Even if it did turn out, you know, afterwards that the whole Leroy Jenkins video was staged.
Yeah.
It was still funny.
But it still didn't stop the players in Final Fantasy XIV from mimicking that.
Are you sure it wasn't the shine of his bald head? I'm sure it wasn't the shine of his bald head because it wasn't coming off of his head. It was coming off of his snipper ripple.
Yeah, I was gonna say, otherwise, it would be very blinding and there would be no way we could find him.
Yeah. I am going to eat an Otten frog, which is supposed to be good, as opposed to the tree frog. Okay, good stamina recovery, too. I'm not going to eat the poison dart frog. I'm not the fear.
Loads poison dart frog into snipper riffle, fire sniffer riffle. Poison dart frog lands on the fear. Oh god! That actually would be pretty funny. You just fire a poison dart frog at the fear, and the fear just gets so panicked and falls off a cliff.
When you said fire a poison dart frog, I was thinking like a gun that fires poison dart frogs.
I mean, yes. Why the fuck not?
I mean, it's in the name, like the rock cutting machine. The machine that cuts rocks for no reason.
Yeah.
Those are mushrooms, not an old man. Probably moved since he fired at me.
Oh my god.
There he is. I think. Yeah. No, that's much. There he is, I think. Is that him? I keep saying I think like I'm that one dude from Animal Crossing.
You think it is, but how do you know you're not hallucinating in this fight?
Because I'm not under the effects of the venom of the Brazilian wandering spider. I took the serum for that.
Whoever said it had to be the Brazilian wandering spider?
Could be the tarantula that bit me earlier.
Probably. See, everybody expects the Brazilian wandering spider, but they never expect the tarantula.
Everyone expects the Brazilian wandering spider, but nobody expects either the tarantula or the Spanish Inquisition. Anyways, I just killed a goat.
I mean, people could expect the Spanish Inquisition, but 9 times out of 10 they don't.
So they have about the same success rate as my ability to land rapid fire puns. Actually, no. My ability to land rapid fire puns is actually lower than that, because I fired off a bunch of puns towards someone recently to see if any of them would land, but no pun intended.
There was a pun in there, and I don't even want to look for it.
No pun intended.
Ugh. God damn it.
On, shoot at me. Not often that I want to get shot at, but shoot at me. Oh yeah, and another way you can track him, especially when it starts raining like it is now. There he is. I'm seeing from his point of view.
As you were talking, my controller died, and then I was like, wait a minute, what?
I got to see from his POV.
Okay.
Because it was showing through his snipper scope. There he is. Have to figure out how I'm gonna get up there without him spotting me. If I go around here and come back in through the other side, I should be able to. But that was unexpected, but I was expecting not to expect something so it doesn't count. Yes! I've never seen that happen in this fight, so that was unexpected. But I was expecting to not expect something, so it doesn't count.
But what if you were? But what if you were not expecting to expect something, so that unexpected thing? I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore. I'm gonna just stop.
Quit while you're ahead. That's my motto.
To be fair, I was never ahead to begin with.
Technically, I'm ahead. Because most of my body is cybernetic.
You know, you say this, and my mind goes to that brain in a jar that Lulu has.
Yeah, I forgot that. I think even she's forgotten that she has that.
Just getting started.
I'm just like, oh right, you found a floating brain in a jar. That was a thing.
All right.
Fuck.
I didn't manage to sneak up on him, but I did find him. And now I'm chasing after him. He will get tired eventually, which he does because he's an old man. And I have to remove this anesthetic needle before it drains all my stamina.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I don't think you want to take a nap on the jungle floor.
The whole, waking
place.
The whole, waking up in the whole waking up in the prison cell thing is also what happens if you save the game and then reload your save during the end fight, because canonically, Snake saving his game is him going to sleep.
Joke's on you, you just wake up in Eva's room.
Sadly, no. But there is a thing tied to saving and then reloading, which you're probably very familiar with. One of the most famous things about this fight. If you save the game, set the internal clock of whatever platform you're playing this game on forward 2 weeks, and then reload it. The end, after the opening cutscene of him knocking you out and then you having to get back to his fight, when you encounter him again, he will have died of old age.
Ha! I mean, that's bad of me to do, but ha! So in other words, you could just bullshit this entire thing.
There's multiple ways you can bullshit this entire thing. That's part of why it's such a cool fight. Makes you think outside the box.
Okay, guys, we're just gonna save. We're gonna do a speedrun strat. We're just gonna move this fight through 2 weeks, and yeah. It's not cheating. Blame Kojima. Kojima put it in the game.
Yeah. The controller's fault, not mine.
Meanwhile, Kojima, that's not how you're supposed to play the game, but you put it in the game.
Like I've said before, and I'll say it again, Hideo Kojima is a madman. And we love him for it.
Now here's the thing. What if you locked Hideo Kojima and Masahiro Sakurai in a room and have them have a conversation?
It would actually probably be real interesting, and they have talked before. You know, the reason that Snake got into Super Smash Bros. Brawl was because Kojima personally asked Sakurai to put him in the game.
Fair.
That's why he was such an oddball inclusion in that game.
Yeah, even though technically Snake was on the NES.
And the GameCube.
Yep, that is true. Too bad Mei Ling never got that Pikachu she wanted.
Not with that attitude, and also not yet.
Well, in the words of Snake, Mei Ling, what do I look like, a Pokemon trainer?
You know, you joke about that, but I have seen fan art of people, like, coming up with Pokemon designs and typings for the Metal Gears.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I still need to get a good headband for one of my Ralt plushies just so I can get a small cardboard box and have them just be like Snake.
But is he going to go sneaky, neaky, 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 neaky?
I mean, yeah, Forrest is definitely going to be sneaking. Definitely sneaky, 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 sneaky. I mean, he's not really. I mean, Forrest is not really going to kill anybody. I think he's probably just going to try and hug somebody.
He's going to play non-lethally, like the real big boss would.
Definitely, because Forrest is a good innocent being. He don't want to hurt people. He just wants to have fun.
Look, he just gets really into hide and seek.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely true. I'm sorry. I just love that. When they said that plush, that Ralts was a cuddle plush, they fucking meant it. I love it. I think that's like, aside from Rosemary and Mint, I think like Forest is like one of my top favorite cuddle plushes I have of Ralts. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Actually, funny enough, Forrest is right next to me, so technically he is part of the stream.
Can he run?
Little Bean can teleport. He does better than running. He can teleport.
So you're saying
not very far, mind you, but can still teleport.
You're saying it's not a good opportunity to say, "Run, Forrest, run!"
I mean, you could, but it just wouldn't fit the context.
You know what they say about context, though? Context is just a scam by the con industry.
Speaking from experience?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just like math is just a scam from the numbers industry.
Also, the reason why, in Castlevania, Matthias became Dracula. He has math in his name. Math is evil.
Yep.
Just like how dogs are technically gods, because dog spelled backwards is God.
And mud spelled backwards is dumb.
And Ekin spelled backwards is snake. Wait a minute.
Are you saying that Snake's name is Mud?
No, I'm saying Snake's name is Ekans. You're the one saying Snake's name is Mud.
My name is Mud. Call me Joe, Billy, Black, or Jim. My name is Mud. It's always been.
Ow.
Okay.
Yeah, I crossed my legs and I crushed my nuts.
Ooh,
ow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
Nothing like a little cock and ball torture to make you more alert.
I think it's just old. Like we're starting to climb into that old age territory. We're starting that climb. Fuck no.
Trying to see if I can find the End's footprints. Because I got close to him, but I didn't manage to land a shot on him.
But if you're trying to find the End's footprints, where does the footprints end?
At the end.
Yes, but where is the end?
At the end.
That still doesn't answer my question.
The end is at the end of the footprints.
But does the End's footprints ever end?
Yes.
I got a feeling this conversation would just hurt Bert's mind. I'm sorry. Also, so apparently somebody made Sonic the Hedgehog in D&D. So in one round, apparently somebody was able to make a character that can move 3,126 feet a turn.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Literally and figuratively, on build, I think it's building character or something. They made Sonic the Hedgehog lore accurate, and they made it to where through all types of abilities and passive class and race features, they made a character that can move 3,126 feet normally and double that on top running speed.
How far do you move? Yes.
Exactly. And mind you guys, the average movement speed in D&D is 30 feet. Have fun with that one. Let's just make a tabaxi, or better yet, let's give the half orc a movement speed of 3,000 feet. Have fun explaining that to players.
But how much is that in real measurements? And by that I mean meters.
They actually did the math for that, and I don't even remember what they said for that. All I know is just it was dumb as hell. And they're saying, yeah, we're not factoring Sonic's friends helping him, so he can go even faster with the help of Tails, Knuckles, and Amy if we made them characters. And I'm like, no, stop it. No character should move 3,000 feet. That is just dumb. That means, hey, I can move as many times as I want through my whole turn and make my turn last 3 hours so I can just have my DM give up. Like, it was dumb. I'm like, no. And before Yuffie has a movement speed of 300 feet. God damn it. That'd be one fast cat.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Fastest fuck boy can outrun a ancient gold dragon. But I'm fast as fuck, boy.
But what is the gold dragon? He's nuts.
God damn it. God damn. Now in the Digimon campaign, if first Tentamon was able to move 3. That is one fast Tentamon.
That's the Tentomon on Skooma.
Yep. Whee! I'm about to break this fool's campaign wide open. Whee! And that's just like that. That Tentamon is no longer in the digital. It's not even on the same realm plane. It's just gone.
Yeah, he broke the barriers of reality.
He just straight up gone. It don't matter no more. Meanwhile, the all the other Digimon, including the Renamon, are fuck they go.
You'll tire out eventually, old man.
Joke's on you, I never tire out.
Stamina's low, old man.
I'm on 17 cups of caffeine. How do I not have a heart attack yet? I don't know.
He's been drinking that brain implosion energy. 10,000 grams of pure caffeine because you can't overthink if your heart stops.
Yeah, which by the way, nobody's ever gonna roll a negative campaign or roll a 0 in a campaign. I think that's the only time that's ever going to happen unless you guys fight a mind flare.
Why are you telling me to fight like a man? You're snipping at me from a corner. Look, I just want to hold you up.
Freeze. How did you?
I've been chasing your ass around this damn jungle. God damn it.
I don't think so. Fine. Have this.
Now I got his unique camo.
Fight like a man.
I am fighting like a man. You're the one hiding from me. This has gone from a sniper duel to Tom and Jerry.
Pretty much, yeah. Might be like a man throws Brazilian wandering spider on the guy.
Every time I spot him, he says fight like a man and then throws a flashbang at me and runs away.
Like I said, just throw a Brazilian wandering spider on him. You'll be fine.
I can't get a Brazilian wandering spider. Where am I supposed to find a Brazilian wandering spider in the middle of the jungle in Pakistan?
I don't know. That's not my problem now, is it?
The best I can do is a tarantula.
Okay, fair.
Okay, so I guess that means I'm going back to the lab.
I mean, God.
Back to the lab again.
You said this is 1964, right?
Yes.
Oh, God. There were still old world OBTs back then. Oh, no. Hey, and hold this Goliath bird eater for me. Hold this tarantula that can literally eat a bird or a hawk. Don't ask why, just hold it.
Right, and with that, the fight is finally done. Stamina killed, by the way. I had to hold him up to get his camo, and after I stamina killed him, I'm going to get his snipper rifle.
So far, you are still in the prerequisites for the lump.
I thank you. The boss would be...
Fun fact, you can catch his parrot and then eat it.
Oh no.
The parrot's actually something he uses as, like, recon.
I've been wandering for more than a century, and now my journey comes to a close. What a splendid way to end it.
Most of the fights in Metal Gear Solid is just a lot of these guys asking to be killed. That is literally it.
He's going to let his parrot go.
I can return to the form of Allah.
Right before he explodes, his dentures pop out. Because this is Kojima. Also, canonically, the parrot died. So the parrot was caught in that explosion.
Yeah. See, whereas Polysworth died by being eaten by a shark, the parrot died in this one by an explosion.
He tried to let the parrot go live its own life, but then he exploded and the parrot was caught in the explosion.
And before said parrot had the same bomb attached to it. Oh god!
All that the parrot could say was, Grandpa! Grandpa! So I'm just imagining, like every time that one of the Cobra Unit members dies and their microbomb goes off, they say, like, their name one last time, and it echoes epically. So, like, when the end died, he was like, the end. Now I'm imagining the parrot, like, flying off, like, what?
Oh, God.
And we got his snipper rifle, the Mosin Nagant.
Look, when you said the parrot died from explosion, you just reminded me of Patchy the Pirate's parrot having
Body
a
the
bomb
parrot.
Yeah, man, a bomb in him. Wait, Folly, I didn't get the memo.
I didn't get the memo. Fun fact, there's a little casting gag with Potty the Parrot that's gone on throughout the show's history.
Really?
Whoever the current showrunner for SpongeBob is, voices Potty the Parrot in each of his appearances. In his first appearance in the first SpongeBob Christmas special, he's voiced by Stephen Hillenburg. May he rest in peace. After Stephen Hillenburg stepped down from the show after season 3 in the movie, Paul Tibbitt took over voicing Potty for future appearances until Stephen Hillenburg came back, and I think voiced Potty again during appearances in that period. And now, whoever's running the show now, whose name I do not know, voices Potty. So it's always the gag of whoever's in charge of the show's production at the time voices Potty whenever he appears.
Also, Snake, looking at the parrot as it blows up. Man, I wanted to eat that.
He's cooked now.
Unfortunately, it's all black and charred.
Yeah, I've had worse. I had that tree from here. Alright. Ready for another back-to-back boss fight?
Sure.
First of all, I need to catch myself another rat. Because why not? I need to catch myself a bat. Oh, how hard is it to shoot a bat? There we go. These are specifically...
I don't know. Why don't you ask one of the bats you have hanging around the castle?
Specifically, it is a vampire bat. And I just saw a tarantula.
See, look, Snake at least has a gun trying to kill these bats. Me, I have to use a whip. Try hitting a vampire bat with a whip. Not an easy thing to do.
I'd only hit a bat with a whip if we were both consenting to it.
Belmont, just let it go.
And if we were both in the mood,
just let it go, Belmont. Just let it go. No.
There we go. I captured this tarantula alive so I could use it as a weapon later.
Just straight up put it on someone's face like in Home Alone.
Got the Kerotan. I'm going to save before this boss fight.
Do you want to
And get another movie recommendation from Paramedic. Paramedic, my beloved, with your great taste in B movies.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you, it makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago?
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders. One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
No, really. And some
Laserdisc,
movies where you
then
can play
DVD,
characters yourself.
then Blu-ray, then finally it's all gone.
It'll happen. Make sure
She also predicted video games right there.
Yeah, fair.
She said someday they might make movies where you control the characters. She predicted Hideo Kojima games specifically.
God damn it.
But the thing she said about, like, it'll be like a record with a movie etched on it instead of music, that is actually one of the first types of home media that was put into production, but one of the later ones to come out of that whole, like, home media boom. Started production in the 1960s. It was called RCA Video Disc, later known as CED, or Capacitive Electrode Disc. I have some. Don't have a player for them, but I have some.
Even if you got a player, would you even be able to hook it up?
With the right adapters, yes. The problem is finding a player in working condition, because these things were only on the market for a few years. So finding a player in good condition is a crapshoot. And, like, the way it works is...
It would be expensive.
The way it works is that's basically a movie on a vinyl record. So, like, as with all vinyl records, the needle eventually went down. And these are very special diamond-tipped needles that are not easy to come across and are in limited supply. But yeah, it's a really unique format that, like, it was in production before Laserdisc was, but came out after VHS, Beta, and Laserdisc had already hit the market. So it fell on deaf ears, or whatever the movie equivalent would be. Yeah, I've got a few. Because my mom found them at the thrift store thinking that they were vinyl record albums. I was like, no, these are movies. Because someone had donated their entire collection of CEDs to the thrift store. And you can also see ED's nuts. Anyway, time for the boss fight.
I could have sworn I heard a bat hit one of the windows of the castle. Yeah, it's probably just that.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to call paramedic about the food that we've caught. Then we'll do the boss fight.
I see you've caught a European rabbit. The European rabbit is said to have come from the Mediterranean region originally, but nowadays they're found all over the world. They've been used since ancient times as a source of food, so it might be worth catching them. Rabbits are known to eat their own excrement.
They eat their own?
That's right. It's
oh, shit.
Fiber. The fiber is fermented in the rabbit's appearance. or cecum, and turned into a nutritious substance full of vitamins. The rabbit excretes this substance and then eats it again to absorb the nutrients.
That's a neat.
Oh boy.
I think I'll give it a try.
Snake, rabbits and humans don't work the...
I'm just kidding. You really thought I was going to eat it?
A little, yeah.
Even I wouldn't do that.
I guess not.
But how did those
Press X to doubt.
taste?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I press X to doubt.
I see you caught a markhor. The markhor is a kind of wild goat that lives in mountainous areas. It's quite large, so I don't think you'll be able to capture one alive, even with the tranquilizer gun.
All right.
Speaking of which, do you know the origin of the name markhor?
No.
It means snake eater in Persian.
Snake eater.
Lost your appetite?
Not at all. So, how does it taste?
It's supposed to be pretty good.
All right.
I see you've caught a vampire bat. The vampire bat bites its victims and sucks their blood.
Got it.
Speaking of bats...
Just save it.
Huh?
I know you're going to talk about vampire movies, Attack of the Vampire Donuts, or Dracula versus the Space Hippos, or something like that.
Dracula.
Attack of the Vampire Donuts just sounds like a sequel to Night of the Living Bread.
Bats use supersonic waves to sense their surroundings.
To be real with you,
Keep them away by blast
Attack of the Vampire Killer Vampire Donuts just sounds like something you would. Sounds like a. Making vampire donuts just sounds like something you would make in your castle. I swear to God.
That's racist.
reason you couldn't eat them.
Am I wrong though?
Snake.
No, but still racist.
What?
Just now, you sounded like you really hated them.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, no one really likes them.
Also, Dracula versus the Space Hippo sounds like it goes hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly it does.
Like the movie Dracula.
Don't say it.
Why not?
Just don't.
Are you afraid?
What?
You're afraid of vampires, aren't you?
No.
Be ridiculous.
I'm afraid of Draculas. They're different.
There are no such things as vampires.
Snake, I can honestly tell you this right now. Dracula is nothing to be afraid of.
You seem real sometimes.
Well, sure.
You think I'd be afraid of something like that?
No.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm not afraid of vampires.
Uh-huh.
Snake, vampires are just basically goths who are really into neck biting. I'm just gonna tell you this right now.
Don't need that right now. That's all.
Okay. I see you've caught a cobalt blue tarantula. The cobalt blue tarantula is a poisonous spider with a highly potent venom. If you get bitten, go into the survival viewer immediately and use Cure to administer a serum injection. There are many different varieties of tarantulas. The cobalt blue is part of a group called earth tigers. They build their nests mainly underground and are highly aggressive. Their diet consists of not only insects, but also mice and even snakes.
Interesting. So how do they taste?
Are you really going to eat them?
Naturally. So?
It says here they're not very good.
Damn.
Don't act so surprised. Isn't it obvious?
Why would it be obvious?
It's a spider, for goodness sake. A big one, but still a spider, and there's not much to it.
Yeah.
If only it were as big as the one in Earth versus the Spider.
The what?
Earth versus the Spider. It's a movie about this gigantic spider.
More movie recommendations.
It's about 15 feet wide, but when it's big, it's about 35 feet wide.
What do you mean when it's small and when it's big?
The size changes from scene to scene. It happens all the time.
I was gonna say, her name is Medic, right?
Paramedic.
Paramedic, I have one thing to say. You say this, and then you find out that later on in the future, people sell canned zebra tarantulas, salted on Amazon.
Yeah, look, she was put off by the fact that someone wanted to eat a spider, right? Wait until... Well, actually, she canonically is dead by the time that this would have happened in real life. Basically, once Monster Musume comes around and people start wanting to fuck the spiders.
Yeah, no, I'll pass.
Alright, time for the boss. We've had the fear, the pain, the end, Ocelot. Next up is the really long ladder.
Have fun with that.
We are going to spend a few minutes climbing up this ladder. And our only accompaniment other than the ambience
is the Snake Eater song.
The Snake Eater song. If only it was Bakami Tai.
I'm gonna say this right now. If you guys in D&D ever try to climb something and you end up being stuck there for like 30 minutes to an hour of the campaign not being able to climb down, I would definitely pull something like this on you guys.
Also, a bit of trivia about the singer of the Snake Eater theme that is of interest to you, Niko. She also sang the end credits theme to Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Oh, I Am the Wind?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, Mournful Serenade is a better song for Symphony of the Night.
I wouldn't say it's a better song, it's just that it fits Symphony of the Night better. I Am the Wind is... It doesn't fit with the tone of that game.
I mean, I Am the Wind is okay, but no, I like Mournful Serenade a lot. Like, I don't know why, it feels more appropriate.
I think we're almost at the top. I can see light. Yes, we are at the top.
And then a tarantula crawls on your hand and bites it.
There's no tarantulas up here. There's just a rat.
The rat bites
Shit,
your
I
hand
left my
and then
key.
snake.
I left my keys down there.
Well, I hope you were not attached to those keys.
No, I'll just go back down and get them.
God damn it!
No, I'll take the quick way down. Let me just climb back up first. Nope, don't climb. No,
ends up spending 2 hours of this stream on this fucking ladder.
Time to go back down the quick way.
Snake, come on, say something. Snake, Snake.
I didn't say it was the safe way to go down.
Hi, I'm Big Boss, and this is Jackass. Whee!
Hi, I'm Big Boss, and this is Jackass. Whee!
Oh, God. Oh, God. Somebody tell David Hayter needs to do that.
Somebody tell David Hayter to do that.
Yeah, right?
Hi, I'm Big Boss. This is Jackass. Whee! Okay, so noted. Milk snakes do not taste good.
Oh God!
You know, if we were to do, if we were ever to do an
soundboard alert,
I'll make it one.
No.
But if you know what? I'm gonna take the scattershot approach to hunting bats.
All right.
Shotgun.
Bear.
I break your door in. I sneak in the basement. It is my home now, but you never find out. Cause I am sneaky. I am the rat man. I go up at night and eat your cheese! Ah! But one day you find out there is a rat man in the basement and you call the cops. But the cops don't take it seriously, so you call the Ghostbusters instead! The Ghostbusters are ill-equipped. They only have ghost-busting weapons when they should have brought a shotgun. But I have a gun, so I killed them instead. Oh no, it's murder.
When you find out you have a rat man in your basement, but instead you find out it's just Jane Doe downstairs.
Rat woman, then. You know what? It's not. It's not. You know how I've said eat the rat? I'd eat that rat.
Good lord.
Depends on what you mean by eat, though. And I know what I mean. If only it could, if only, I had my model rigged, ahead of time for, like, better eyebrow tracking so you could see them, like, raising and lowering my eyebrows. Like,
yeah.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah,
I can do a wink. It's hard to tell if I'm winking or blinking because my bangs are covering one of my eyes.
Oh god.
I didn't think winking as a hint for.
You said you weren't the sharpest knife in the crayon box.
You know what? You know what? I have that on the soundboard now.
I may not be quite as nice crayon, but
I have that on my stream deck so I can play that at any moment.
I can only just imagine, like, Snake having a radio on his belt as this is playing, and everyone's just like, the fuck is going on? What the hell?
He does have a radio on his belt.
You know, I was joking.
Yeah, that's how he's been called. That's how he's been in contact with his support team. It's through a radio on his belt.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I'm talking about, like, a radio that,
Oh, in the Japanese version, you can tune into certain frequencies and find music stations that heal you.
Oh.
And they put that back in the remake because it was originally taken out of the international releases of every other Metal Gear Solid 3. Eat the rat. In honor of Jane Doe, eat the rat. But now let's eat the bat.
You heard it here, stream. Hashtag eat the rat.
Vampire bat tasted bad and barely noticeable stamina recovery. Let's eat the goat.
Oh boy.
Alright, now that Snake's stomach is full, let's go fall down the ladder again. Not gonna object to it?
Look, at this point, if I try to object to it, you're gonna do it anyway.
Well,
I want to see where this goes. I want to see where this goes.
If it's not gonna bother you, then I'm not gonna do it. It's not fun that way.
Then I guess my experiment was a success.
Yes, your experiment was a success, and you discovered a new recipe.
Damn it.
All right, we are going to save again.
You want to save?
So we don't have to go back up that. You know what? Should I save here? And then next time we play this, we have to go up the ladder again? Or...
I'll tell you what. Hear me out. Hear me out. You save it, we go up the ladder again, but here's the thing. The next time Miles and JK are in the call, we just full send it off the damn cliff.
Nah, I'm not gonna do... I'm not gonna drag that bit out too much. Just say
I know. That's fine.
Snake.
We don't need to be on this ladder for like 2 more hours.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Other movie recommendation, The Last War.
In a nuclear war. Tensions between East and West reach the breaking point, and before anyone can stop it, they launch the ICBMs. Humanity is wiped out by a war that no one wanted. The movie depicts that destruction from the eyes of ordinary people. Their simple daily lives are torn apart by the terrible power of a war that has nothing to do with them.
Everybody's afraid of the next big war, but there's only so much that one person can do.
That's why the people who have the power to stop it have to.
You know what? No jokes on that one. That was actually pretty powerful.
Yeah. Also, the fact that mankind really shouldn't have the power that it has right now, just for the sheer fact that we just wipe each other out.
Yep. That was the entire fear of the Cold War, was that it wouldn't be one side wiping out the other. It would be two sides wiping out all of humanity.
I mean, technically, to be fair, that's basically the fear nowadays with the current things we got going on right now.
Yeah, it's almost like the Cold War never really ended. It's just that the people in power changed.
Either that, or people just like. Either that, or like, the further we go in years, the dumber we get.
All right, we are going to see who we're going to raid. We are going to raid Grim Novalis, who is playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Any message or nah?
Oh no, it looks like they're about to finish. So
okay.
Let's see who else we can raid. Time to bring up the trusty Eldenwood team. And the Womps shall begin.
Angry Womping.
We are going to raid Dominic Bites, who is playing Minecraft.
Message be eat the rat.
Yeah, the message is going to be eat the rat.
No context, straight up just eat the rat.
Yeah, the best raid messages are the ones with no context.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. 2 hours of being on that ladder. I kid, we were not here for 2 hours.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to my co-hosts for joining me tonight. Thank you once again to Bonbon for making this wonderful new model and stopping by unexpectedly but very welcomely. Go give Dominic Bites my warmest greetings. See you guys hopefully on Friday with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Mod Madness. The raid message is eat the rat. And until then, pleasant dreams.
Be sure to jump off that ladder.
Good night, everybody.